go.
Yeah, I was about to play some clips in the background, but I don't want this to go on YouTube and they block our fucking video. I wasn't sure what to do.
So I have bad news. This may be our last stream, bro.
For real?
Not because I'm calling it, but because Instagram finally said we had enough of you fuckers.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was watching, I think it was our last stream, and when you made that, when you were making the L Cool J Magic Johnson comparison, I was like, yo, I said, this is going to be our last fucking episode of RNZ Live because this motherfucker made that joke. But apparently they haven't canceled us yet, so
No,
I think we're doing pretty well. We're faring pretty well.
So when I was going live, I got I'll send you the screenshot. They say you may lose the ability to go live because we are going to restrict it to people that have over 1,000 followers.
Are you joking right now? Are you being dead serious?
No, I'm not joking. I'll send you the screenshot.
Wait, whoa, Instagram.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
hold on. So if you got over 1,000 followers, then they're going to restrict like you going live altogether, or how many times?
No,
you go
if you
live?
have under 1,000 followers, they're going to restrict you going live.
This is some.
I only have like 389 followers on Instagram, so I'm thinking maybe I should just buy like 1,000 followers just to keep it going.
I mean, I get it, but we shouldn't even have to do that shit, bro. We shouldn't have to do that. That's ridiculous. You know what? I blame the presidency. I blame presidency on these decisions, man. I don't get much into politics. I know we don't talk politics on the show, but it all goes back to presidency.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
So if y'all voted for you know who, if RNZ Live gets canceled, it's because y'all voted for you know who. That's as far as I'm going to take politics on the show at this point. That's all I'm going to fucking say. I'm not gonna say shit else about it. Yo, I was just watching this clip for did you see that clip they dropped for Weapons? That
the Perfect Score with Julia?
Yeah.
No, I haven't watched it yet.
It's a clip they dropped, and what the fuck is going on in this movie, man? This dude, like, this is what I don't want for, is his name Zach Kreger, the director? The dude from Miss March and The Whitest Kids You Know. I don't want him to, like, Barbarian, it was okay. I think it was kind of overrated. I want to watch it again. But Weapons is kind of weird, A24-ish. I don't want him to try to be the next M. Night Shyamalan where his movies don't make any fucking sense. Because this clip, I don't even know what the movie's about. I know the kids disappear, and Josh Brolin is one of the parents that wants answers. Julia Gardner's the teacher who, all her kids disappeared. But what the fuck is going on? Like, these kids are running through glass doors, and they're running like, what is the boy's name? Nutaro? Like the anime character with their arms out in the air?
Oh, Naruto. Like, Naruto with the orange back and shit.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on in this movie, and I hope it makes sense. Because if it doesn't, I'm not going to be one of them people like, oh, this is a smart thinking man's horror. No, it doesn't make fucking sense.
Yeah. I'll be honest, man. I'm kind of looking forward to this movie. Like, I'm kind of curious to see because I saw Julia Gardner doing some press for Fantastic Four, and they asked her, like, what's harder to promote, Weapons or a Marvel movie? She's like, a Marvel movie, obviously, but the things you see in Weapons, like in the trailers, is only like the first 10 minutes of the movie. So there's a whole lot more that we don't know that's going to go on. So I'm very interested to see. Like, they're keeping this movie under wraps.
Yeah, I hope it's good, like, because that's one of those dudes where, like, I love when people come from the comedic background and then start doing, like, horror movies. And that dude, when they said that, the guy that did Barbarian, that is a horror movie, but I was like, I didn't know the guy had it in him. Because you watch Miss March and The Whitest Kids You Know, and it's like, this dude is goofy as shit, but he knows how to direct horror. Like, Barbarian wasn't bad, they just hyped it up too much for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that second half when it takes the turn with Justin Long, I'm like, okay, where is this movie going now?
It was
weird.
Know what
I mean?
It was really weird. It's a slow burn because they make you think that it's going to be something that is not. Like, and I like that where it's like that Psycho or Dusk Till Dawn shit, or even Deep Rising, where you think you're watching one movie and then they just pull that rug from up underneath you and you know you're watching something else. Like, that was cool, but it was a lot of shit going on. I'm like, well, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I hope it's good though.
I hope it's too. We're gonna find out in a week and a half, so that's for sure.
I don't know why I thought that shit came out like 6 months from now.
No, next Friday. Next Friday.
Solid enough. Because I think Naked Gun comes out this Friday, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's gonna be fucking hilarious. I can't wait to go see that shit.
I feel like they understand. I feel like they get it. I feel like they understand, man. And that's what I was worried about. I was like, spoof movies have gotten it wrong for like a whole decade and some change. Like the Zucker brothers and Mel Brooks and the Wayans, they kind of like revolutionized that shit. And then you had that Freeburg Seltzer run in the 2000s, bro. That shit was rough. It was rough. Yeah, and I was wondering, I was like, are they going to understand how to do a Naked Gun reboot or sequel? And when I saw that trailer, I was like, I think they got it. I think they understand, man.
You know, they watch Police Squad, bro. You know, they watch Police Squad.
They had to. It was only right that they go and do and did use that as like their Bible. They had to use that.
And I think Liam Neeson too, bro, is actually the right choice. I didn't like it at first. I didn't like it at first. I said, "Fuck out of here." He's 100 years old. Like, it's gonna be taken all over again, but just comedy. But I don't remember if I was talking about it with you on the show, and I think we were talking about like if he plays it how he played it in Ted 2 when he was buying that cereal. I was like, then it might work. And then when I saw the trailer, the teaser trailer, and then when I saw the full trailer, I was like, yeah, I think Liam Neeson got this shit in the bag. He's walking that line, dude, where it's just like, he's the only one that's dead serious.
He's dead ass serious, like Leslie Nielsen was, and he believes every single stupid fucking thing that comes out of his mouth. It makes perfect sense to him, and he's gonna get the job done. I was like, yeah, they might knock this out the park, man. It might be a new trilogy. I hope it is though.
It is fucking hilarious.
I feel like Scary Movie, I don't think they went into production yet. Scary Movie 6, whoever's involved, they're going to look at the Naked Gun movie and they're probably going to take a little bit of notes because both of these are Paramount. They're both getting released by Paramount. So I think Scary Movie's probably going to take some notes, like the do's and don'ts for that shit. But yeah, I think if spoof movies can make a comeback in the 2020s, the mid-2020s, I'm cool with that.
Let's see. I think it's
Chamber Grams. He said, ain't nothing more funnier than the original Naked Gun. I don't care how many times are we going to make a movie and who you have in it. What are we saying? I mean, listen, I like the original Naked Gun. I just discovered the Police Squad. Like, I just discovered that series. I'm not even gonna lie. Like a couple months ago. But I like the third one, man. The third one came on HBO like religiously, and that's the one I watched the most. But I do want to go back and do like a revisited for all the Naked Gun movies, to be honest, because they're all funny as shit. They're all hilarious.
The first one is fucking hilarious, dude. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back and watch that one because it's been a minute since I've seen it. And watching the Police Squad, I'm like, now I see where it all came from.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say thank you for putting me up on that shit, bro. Because like it's on Prime right now. I watched like the first 2 episodes. That shit was hilarious, dude.
It is. There is. Before I watched the whole show, there was like a compilation video on YouTube. I was like, I never knew about this show. I said, let me watch this compilation video, and there was a scene where the chick was like, or either Frank Drebin or the girl he was talking to, they were like, okay, well, let's take this conversation outside in the Chinese garden. And there's literally Chinese people just standing in the garden. I was like, oh my, like I laughed out loud. I said, oh shit, this was a different time and I appreciate it. I appreciate the humor.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious, man. So fucking funny.
Chamber Graham says, I'm in Reno, 911 was funny.
Are you
in? Reno 911 was pretty funny.
Are you in? He said, I'm in Reno 911. Are you in Reno 911? Is that what you're telling me? What are you telling
I
us?
think he means he's literally in Reno, like right now.
De Janeiro? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
because I
Rio. I
think
don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about right now.
homie's like he actually lives like 20 miles north of me.
Of you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that y'all aren't too far from each other. God damn. Yo, we
You
got a
the
lot
hiccup,
of.
bro?
I don't know. That's why I got the fucking water next to me, man. I got we got a lot of trailers. We got a
Yeah.
lot of
And we
trailers, a
have to
lot of
talk
movie
about
news.
Fire and Ash, bro.
Oh, you saw
'Cause,
it? The trailer? You don't like it?
yeah.
What?
No, it's not
What?
that I didn't like it. I'm like, oh my god, bro. Okay. I see the vision. I see the vision. I see it. I'm stoked.
You didn't like the last one?
I did like the last one, but I had questions about like the kid, the human kid, because I thought he was
Spider.
gonna turn. Yeah,
Yeah, Spider.
but it doesn't look
Did
like
you
he
know that
turned.
he's a shit. What was his name? He was in Scream 6. He's
Was
the
he?
brother. He's the killer. He's the son. That's him from Scream 6. And I didn't even know until I saw Scream 6, and I was like, where have I seen this motherfucker from? And I was like, wait, that's Spider from Avatar Way of Water. Yeah, that's him. I believe that's him. I'm almost
Yeah, you're right.
positively
Yeah,
sure.
Jack Champion.
Yeah, man, good
Jack
for him.
Champion.
Getting that franchise money, yo.
Yeah, he is.
But yo, Fire and Ash, man, I was tired as fuck and did a trailer reaction last night, I think, and I was so tired. I wish I would have done it today. But I'm like, this shit looks glorious, yo. It's beautiful. And the Fire
Yeah,
Navi are not playing any games. Did you see that shot of Stephen Lang where he's the
and
Navi, but he's got
yeah.
the red paint on him, and I'm like, fuck. It's like, yes,
Oh man.
yes. Shit looks
Yeah,
good.
it's gonna be
Somebody
dope,
gonna die.
bro.
Somebody gonna
Yeah.
die. It's the third movie.
Yeah, and
Somebody
then
gonna
there's
die.
a scene with Sully in handcuffs walking down the fucking like what the fuck is going on?
It
What?
looks like, I don't know if they're putting him on trial, but you see all those bystanders in the background just staring at him. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know, it might be like a Superman moment where they're throwing shit at him and just taunting him and shit. But yeah, Sully definitely gets captured. He's got to have a fight scene with Stephen Lang. I think that's him and Stephen Lang fighting at one point in the trailer.
Yeah.
And then Zoe Saldana and the Fire Navi chick, the Ash people, the chick, she had one of them by the hair, and she was like, "Your goddess has no dominion here," or whatever. She said, I was like, "Oh my god!" I said, "Oh my god, man!" Yeah, shit has officially hit the fan. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I
I'm
had
ready
watched
for it.
it. I had watched it when I went to go see Fantastic Four on Friday, and then they premiered the trailer on IMAX, and I was like, "No fucking way!" I was like, "Oh my god, this is awesome, dude. This is
So
awesome."
what you think of Fantastic Four when you saw it? I didn't get a chance to see a video. You had put the video up, and I didn't see the movie yet, so I had hurry up and scroll past it because I was staying away from the reviews. I was staying away from. I already had the fucking. Somebody already spoiled the post-credit scene for me on Facebook, and I typed in the comments.
You
I'm
have
like,
a habit of having people spoiling that shit for you. First, I know what you did last summer, and now Fantastic Four.
bro, I'm gonna get to. I know what you did last summer. I'm gonna get to in a second, whenever we get to it. But the Fantastic Four, when they spoiled it, it's like, okay, I had a feeling this was gonna be here. Like, it's like, all right, technically you got to put that in there. But
Yeah.
to see it, I'm like, I would have wanted that to be a surprise. I would have been hype as shit, just knowing that who's playing that character. And I'm like, I typed in the comments. I was like, you're a dickhead that's running this page, yo. Like, you're real insensitive. The movie just came out. You're a dickhead. And then I unfollowed the page because it was a cool page, like, that kept you up to speed with Marvel shit. And I'm just like, fuck you, man, for doing that. The movie just came out Friday, and you posted that on Saturday. Fuck out of here, man. I was pissed.
What's even worse, bro, is that I follow a couple of big movie talkers, and the motherfucker literally posted about the post-credit scene that Friday fucking morning, dude. I'm like,
Dumbass.
bro,
Dumbass.
like, I haven't even seen the movie yet. Like, you could fucking wait till, like, Sunday at least?
They should
Monday?
suspend y'all pages. You people out there that spoil shit, they need to suspend y'all accounts for, I don't know, however long. Like, they need to suspend y'all accounts when y'all do shit like that. Because I at least
72
wait.
hours.
Yeah, I at least wait a week or two. And, like, I put up, like, for The Shy, if I'm putting up spoilers for The Shy, or I put up a spoiler for I Know What You Did Last Summer, that cameo that's in there. Not at the end, but the cameo that's in the middle of the movie somewhere. But I'll count them. I'll put 5 slides up before I get to that 6th one that's going to be the spoiler, especially because I know you on Instagram, you're going to have to slide to get it. Don't tell me I spoiled it for you when you keep sliding. But on Facebook, it doesn't show the spoiler until you click on it and get to that 6th one. But But Fantastic Four was...
I actually liked the Fantastic Four. I thought it was good. I had a good time with it. I love the aesthetic. I love the look.
Yeah.
I love the dynamic between the family. Reed and Sue felt flawed. Like, they didn't seem like the perfect couple.
Yeah, exactly.
And Reed was just like, he can't help himself. You know what I mean? He just can't help himself. And Sue just calls him out on that shit. And I really did enjoy that.
There was a part in the movie
where Storm, fucking amazing.
There was a part in the movie where she had to check him. She had to tell him, like, yo, like, stop worrying about this and look after the baby. Or I don't remember what scene it was in, but Sue was the real gangster, for real. When Sue walked out, I'm telling you, man, when everybody was rioting and they had the signs up and they were like, give them the baby so we can live. When she walked out in the middle of that crowd and was looking around, she didn't have a care in the world. She said, bitch, I dare you to do something.
Yeah, try me. Try me.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all was talking all that shit. You see me with the baby. I dare y'all to say something. Oh, everybody quiet now. Everybody quiet. But then when she gave that speech and she was like, I'm not giving up my baby for this world, but I'm not giving up this world for my baby. I was like, oh my God, I believe you. If you was running for president, I would definitely. Yeah, exactly. He said bars. Yo, that shit. Oh my God. She gave me more. She gave us more hope than Reed Richards did. Because remember when they had the press conference and they were like, are we safe? And he's like, I don't know.
Very reassuring, bro. Very reassuring. That's why you don't handle media.
Yo, I told my sister, I was like, how fucked up is that? Like, how fucked up would the city be if our heroes tell us, yo, I don't know if we gonna make it through this one, man. I don't think we gonna pull this one off. You see how big Galactus is? I don't think we're gonna do this, man. And his henchman or henchwoman can glide through shit effortlessly. The way she came on their ship, she just dropped down into the ship and was like, Galactus will see you now. It's like, yo, she didn't knock or nothing.
Or when she's chasing him down, bro, and like just reaching in. I'm like, holy shit.
That was fire.
I was like, and you know what? I want to say, dude, like, I apologize to Julia Gardner, bro, because that was great. Like, I totally bought her as Shambhala, bro. Like, I wasn't on board with her as Silver Surfer, honestly, because I don't think she's, like, I saw her in The Wolfman. That should be enough.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw her in The Wolfman.
You didn't like her in The Wolfman?
No, because she didn't emote, like, emotions, and I didn't believe her motherly nature. There were some moments in there where I felt like she was trying a little too hard, but the emotion just didn't come across. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I didn't know. But you weren't online like, oh, it's a woman. Oh, I hate it because it's a woman. No. You weren't doing that shit.
No, but there is a woman Silver Surfer. Like, I knew that much of it. So
yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know at first because at first when they were like Julia Gardner's playing the female Silver Surfer, and I looked at it and I side-eyed it for a second. I was like, are we gender swapping just to do it, Disney and Marvel? But then I looked up on like Wikipedia and Google and all that shit, and it actually is a female Silver Surfer. I said, cool. I said, I don't care if it's a female Silver Surfer. I'm sure she'll do fine. It's not like you can really see a lot of the actress underneath there unless you really are focusing on her. But she was menacing, yo. She really was.
You want to talk about aura, bro, and like fucking presence, like like she had screen presence when she wasn't even there.
Yeah, man. Because I was nervous. She basically sized up the whole city when she dropped down the first time. She looked down at everybody and was like, "Are you Earth's protectors?" They're like, "Yeah." She's like, she basically told these motherfuckers like, "Yo, I herald your end. I herald Galactus," whatever she said, and just bounced. Like, that was that. she was fire. Ralph Ineson was cool as Galactus too, man. He had me a little nervous. He had me a little scared. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Scared as fuck.
I have to say, man, that the design look and the way they actually made Galactus look, that actually looked pretty dope, bro. He looked really dope.
There was no way that they could have fucked this up because we had him as a cloud the first time. That's the first time we had him in Rise of Silver Surfer. He was a cloud.
That's right. That's right.
Gamer Harold, what's good, bro? He says, see you in this notification. As always, the Tuesday highlight. Thank you, bro. We appreciate you. And what's his name? He was cool too. Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, because I was side eyeing him too. I'm not gonna lie, I was side eyeing him, and I was side eyeing Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal was cool as Reed. He pulled it off. Look, this is just me. I don't think there's been a bad Reed Richards. I'm in the minority. I even like Miles Teller. And I think as a younger Reed Richards who was still trying to figure out just how smart he was cool. I watched the Fantastic Four reboot before I watched the new one. And the reboot, I was like, I still feel the same way I felt about it when I first saw it. I said the first 2 acts are a really decent sci-fi movie, but it's just a bad Fantastic Four movie overall. Like, altogether, it's a shitty Fantastic Four movie. But on his own, Josh Trank was trying to do something different. He just didn't pull it off. I don't think Fantastic Four should be dark, though. Like, it was a good balance with the new one. Like, it had moments where it's cheesy, it's goofy. Like you said, the aesthetic was like a Marvel movie, a 60s period piece. But then when shit was hitting the fan, like, you really felt like, all right, shit might not be all right.
And also, too, it's like, one of the things that I really did like about it is that it was a standalone movie. It didn't have to set up like this other universe or this other thing. It didn't have to follow other codes and guidelines that the previous universe had to follow. It was its own tone. It was its own thing. And that's one thing that I appreciate because it felt like a standalone movie. And
exactly.
And
shout out to that director,
need more of
that. That director, I think Matt Shakeman, big shout out to that dude, man, because he made it his business to say he didn't want to have to put up with everybody asking, well, if the Fantastic Four is here, why didn't they just help out with Thanos? Nah, this is a whole different universe than the fucking Fantastic Four, and that eliminates that. They didn't want to deal with what the Eternals dealt with. Remember when everybody was like, well, the Eternals could have just came and whooped Thanos' ass, or at least helped. Yeah. But they were like, but then that's probably why Marvel was like, oh, we fucked up. We can't get them a sequel because we fucked up their whole involvement. Like, the motherfuckers sat back. They basically, the Eternals were Martian Manhunter. You remember at the end of the Snyder Cut where Martian Manhunter popped up?
He's like, yeah, bro, I got you next time.
Yeah, exactly. Martian Manhunter came out the bushes like, yo, y'all good? I was just about to help y'all out, man. I saw you. Y'all look like y'all had it handled. Fuck out of here, man. Martian Manhunter's like so powerful, and he was like, I'm gonna sit this one out, man, because Darkseid is fucking y'all up.
I'm just gonna see how this plays out.
Yeah, 6 of y'all can't stop him. Y'all got trouble, and it's 6 of y'all. Yeah, I'm sitting this shit out, bro. I got y'all next time. Next time, I promise you, I'm gonna whoop y'all asses, or I'm gonna whoop their asses, and we'll never see Martian Manhunter, or at least that version, ever again. It's a shame.
No,
maybe Netflix will give Zack Snyder some more money. Maybe instead of Rebel Moon, they'll be like, "Yo, give us Justice League 2," and it'll be. I don't see that happening.
I don't see that happening.
I'm wishful thinking. That's not. That's not.
I'm with you. Like, I would like to see, Bruce Wayne plow Lois Lane and have a baby, and then Superman fucking loses it. You know what I mean? I want to see that shit.
Okay, so, all right. Because you mentioned that, I got a question. You saw all of the Snyder Cut, right?
Yeah.
All right. So it's a scene where Lois Lane opens up the drawer and the pregnancy test is in there. Was that because she was with Superman all this time, or was that because she dipped with Bruce Wayne at one point? Because they don't go anywhere with that plot point.
I think it's a Superman thing.
Okay.
At that point, yeah. I think it's Superman.
I was going to say, man.
Yeah, I think it's Superman. I don't think she stepped out until Superman died, maybe? I don't know. Maybe you're right. You might
Giant
be
Music
onto something.
said the Eternals was definitely of a bust, man. And like the Eternals, I didn't hate the Eternals as much as everybody did. I think I went into it with the wrong intentions. I went into the Eternals thinking I was going to have, because it was a group of heroes, thinking I was going to have the same emotional attachment as I had to the Avengers or some shit. And I was like, I don't even know who the fuck they are, where they came from. I like the deaf chick from The Walking Dead. I like Barry Keoghan's character. I like Brian Tyree Henry and Selma Hayek. Like, I love Selma Hayek and everything she's in. Selma Hayek could be in a fucking short film that's silent, and she could just sit in a chair, and I'm like, it's an Oscar-worthy performance.
The chair.
Got to get Selma Hayek on the show, man.
Seriously.
And Angelina Jolie. Because I want to ask her, like, how did you feel about, like, Selma Hayek? I want to ask her, what was her comfort level letting Quentin Tarantino suck her toes in Dusk Till Dawn? And I want to ask her, if they remade the movie, would she come back for that role and let it happen again? Is what I want to ask her.
Probably not. Probably not.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably not. She'll probably return for the role, but she'll draw the line at the toe sucking.
Yeah, I feel like she's like, I'm not gonna say like bougie now, but she's like she wasn't Selma Hayek back then, but now she's like, I'm not doing. I mean, look, she was Selma Hayek in Wild Wild West, and she showed her whole ass in that movie, where the back part of her pajamas was just assed out. I'm about to look that scene up real quick, just for research purposes. just
for research purposes, yes.
For research purposes. There was somebody in the Facebook comments that the title was what's Will Smith's best movie, and I was liking everybody that said Wild Wild West. Man, I don't think it's his best, but it's definitely not as bad as everybody made it out to be. I like that shit.
It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie, but I don't know if it's his best movie. Like, what would be his best movie?
Well, my answer, I said, if we're talking action-wise, it's going to be one of the Bad Boys movies. If we're talking performance-wise, for me, it's going to be Pursuit of Happiness. Now, I haven't seen Concussion. I haven't seen.
That's a bad accent that he's doing, bro.
Yeah, what is that? Like, is it an African accent? Is he? What the hell is he?
Yeah,
and it's like based on a true story, right?
Yeah, it's based on a true story. And
Chambergram said iRobot. He said he would pick iRobot. Fun fact.
That's a sleeper. That's a sleeper.
I've never seen it.
You never seen iRobot?
I'm looking at it. It's on top of my dresser behind my TV right now. Like, I got a copy of it. I just did not. I've never watched it. I heard it's pretty good though. I heard, like, if you watch it, especially today, like, you look at it like, damn, they predicted a lot of things.
Nigerian. Concussion.
Oh, that's his accent?
Yeah, it's from Nigeria.
Yeah, because I saw the trailer when it was about to drop, and I was like, I'm not sure what this is about, and I don't know what he's really going for here.
Well, he's the doctor that blew up the NFL scandal about them hiding concussions, which is why they have concussion protocols in the NFL now. So he's the one that really discovered the effects of CTE in the NFL and how the NFL wasn't really treating concussions accordingly.
Is this guy still alive that they based it on?
As far as I know, yeah.
No, maybe I'll put it on the list. I want to say, like, action-wise, but it was a lot of the CG was choppy. And Gemini Man, story-wise, it doesn't make too much sense. But Gemini Man, like, Ang Lee directed the shit out that movie. Even when they look like G.I. Joe CG action figures, those fucking action scenes where he's hunting himself down they're fucking crazy. They're well directed.
MB Muriel says, split screen that so we can see that ass.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Now, how did you know? Because I got my shit on mute, but I'm literally looking up Wild Wild West scenes on YouTube right now. Right now. Yo, shout out to Selma Hayek, man. We love you on RNC Live. Selma Hayek's amazing.
I would have to go with I Am Legend, bro.
Ooh, that's low key. That's action and performance, and to carry a movie and it's just you.
Yes,
that's work. That's work. Chambergram
Yeah,
said, I didn't like Gemini for the simple fact is they use CGI to make him look younger. Yeah, that's what they supposed to do. Because it was a younger clone version, so they gotta motion capture his face and de-age him. I actually like the younger looking CG on him. Because it looks like a combination of him and Fresh Prince, and it looks like Jaden Smith a little bit. But when they're doing some of those motorcycle scenes, they look real choppy. They look really.
here's a great performance from Will Smith that no one talks about, and it's Enemy of the State.
Yo, that's a good movie, man. I saw it for the first time last year.
That movie was fucking amazing, bro. That was amazing.
And you're holding your own.
R.I.P. Tony Scott, man.
And R.I.P. Gene Hackman, man.
Yeah.
He was holding his own in them scenes with Gene Hackman, yo. That was I feel like Enemy of the State kind of crawled so that like Eagle Eye could walk. You remember Eagle Eye with Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
Where they were constantly watching. I feel like you didn't like, oh, that set it off. That set it off. Johnny doesn't like Eagle Eye, everybody.
Because
Johnny
it's
hates
a
Shia
wannabe
LaBeouf.
Enemy of the State. Like, I've seen this movie. Better.
That shit was...
Let's see. What Legend of Bagger Vance I have not seen.
Never seen it. Never seen 6 Degrees of Separation. There's another movie he was in with a really young cast, like Dermot Mulroney's in it. They're all young as shit. I think it's called Where the Day Takes You or something like that. I think it's on Tubi. Trying to think of another like Will Smith performance that. So a lot of people were saying Men in Black is his best movie too.
Men in Black?
Yeah, I love Men in Black. I like Men in Black.
I like that trilogy. I really do think that's a really solid trilogy. I don't think it's his best.
2 is ass. I've never liked Men in Black 2 with Johnny fucking Knoxville.
Yeah, I think if you like cleaned up the CGI, I think it would be better.
It's
How do you
that Mark Boyle as the villain? Like what?
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson had a fucking cameo. Rest in peace, shout out to Michael Jackson. But that cameo was so just random and out of place for a Men in Black movie. You could tell they did it just to do it. They called Mike up. They called Mike up with a nice little check and asked him, would he do a cameo in Men in Black? And Michael Jackson agreed, apparently. Whatever.
He also had a cameo in...
Oh, shit. You buffering, bro. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Oh, no,
I had a phone call. Wait. Yeah, he had a cameo in the first one, though, on a big screen.
Michael Jackson?
Where they were monitoring all the aliens. He was on one of those little screens.
Michael Jackson was on the screen?
Yeah. If you go back to the first one where he's just walking in and Kay is telling him, look, man, we monitor every single alien.
Oh, is this when they were like, these are all the people that are aliens in real life?
Yeah. He's on there. He's in there.
And they finally got Michael Jackson to be in a fucking in Men in Black 2, man. That's fucking hilarious, yo. He probably was honored. He probably was, because Michael Jackson probably really was an alien. For real.
Yeah. He did alien things, bro.
In Happy Gilmore. I did see some of Happy Gilmore too. And it wasn't, I didn't watch a lot of it, but it wasn't as terrible as it looked in the trailer. Because the trailer, I was like, I don't even know why we're doing this. I didn't even, really wasn't crazy about the first one. But the bits that I saw, I was like, this is classic Adam Sandler shtick right here. And it wasn't terrible. Like, my brother was watching it the other day, and I sat around for a little bit of it. And I was like, this seems like classic Adam Sandler goofiness. Like, you don't look at
I'm just like, nah, I don't know, man. I haven't seen Happy Gilmore 2, but I did see the sequence with Eminem. I'm like, I don't know. I could totally buy that he is the son of that one dude, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, like, Eminem's cameo, I'm like, nothing against Eminem, Eminem's cameos in movies don't always hit for me, or TV shows. Did you ever watch what the fuck was he in? Was it BMF or was it
It was
Power?
BMF where you play Ricky, Pretty Ricky.
Just random and weird, and he's just like, "Yo, what's up, Meech?" Like just like a deer in headlights. I was like, "Yo, you all right?" And honestly, him as I don't know what the real White Boy Rick looked like, but I actually liked that movie. Like the young boy that played White Boy Rick, I was like, I'm buying that he lives in the hood. Where were they from? Detroit or something like that. I was like, I'm buying that he's in the hood, like selling dope. Like I can believe it.
There's a documentary on Netflix, bro, about White Boy Rick. And he implicates Inspector Todd from the Beverly Hills Cop, as one of the corrupt cops that he was dealing with.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's serving time. He's doing time. He ain't getting out.
Yeah, he might not. He ain't getting out.
No way. They caught him with much weight, bro. He's doing life.
Ain't no happy endings in that shit, man. There's no.
Play the game, bro. That's what you get.
Yeah, you're not getting chubby and moving to Miami. It's no happy endings in that, man. Like you said, I don't like number 2. Which one?
You're talking about Happy Gilmore. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta finish it, man. Like I don't really give a fuck what Adam Sandler makes nowadays. I just want Grown Ups 3. Like, and they're teasing that. I want Grown Ups 3. That's it.
He came out and said that he'll never do Grown Ups 3 because of the child actor that played his son or something, Cameron Boyce.
Oh, Cameron Boyce. Damn. I forgot Cameron Boyce passed away because he put a tribute for him in there. There's a picture of him when Happy Gilmore's walking up to the golf course and he's got to like check in or whatever. There's a picture at the desk of Cameron Boyce. I forgot all about that, man. I forgot he passed away.
Yeah, so he said that he won't do Grown Ups 3 without him.
That's pretty honorable though, man. I can respect that because like the selfish part of me is like, well, you could just write his character out, but another part of me is like, I respect Adam Sandler for not wanting to make that movie without that kid. Because I mean, he could easily be like, yeah, my kids went off to college or they moved away, but we got to see the kids at some point. Like if the kids could be the grown-ups in Grown-Ups. Or I don't know, something could, but yeah, you can't.
Because they're all old by now. All those kids are like at least in their early adulthood. You know what I mean? They're adult years now.
Yeah.
So that would make sense. Like the next generation.
So what the fuck is
those guys would be carrying the movie?
I didn't know he said that but my thing is, what the fuck is Kevin James talking about? Because this is why I don't really like Kevin James like that. Like Kevin James, man, he just recently did a statement. And he was like, yeah, man, we would love to do Grown Ups 3, man. There's some rumblings and it's in the works. Whatever the fuck he said. I'm loosely like phrasing this here. But I don't like, I'm telling y'all, man, like Kevin James just continues to piss me off from time to time because I feel like you weren't even supposed to be in that movie. If Chris Farley was still alive, Kevin James would not be in all these fucking Adam Sandler movies, man. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it.
That's true.
Kevin James, I just don't.
Because Farley and Sandler were boys, dude. They came up through the same fraternity. They came up together. You know what I mean? Yep. Why do you think David Spade's always in Sandler movies? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know how many movies Adam Sandler I know they were in Coneheads together, but Adam Sandler was only in like one scene in Coneheads. I know they were in Airheads together. And Adam Sandler's all throughout that. Chris Farley's in that movie a lot. And then I think he was in, not Happy Gilmore. What's the shit called? Chris Farley was the bus driver. Billy Madison, that's it. Veronica Vaughn.
Yeah.
Veronica fucking Vaughn. Yeah, man.
And then Chris Farley was like blowing up. So, I don't know, man. I don't like Kevin James either. And Kevin James needs to shut up because that's not his property. That's not his movie. You know what I mean? That's Adam Sandler's movie. That's his thing.
I think, who else came out and said something? Was it Rob Schneider? I don't remember. It was somebody. But if they ever did try to do a Grown Ups 3, they got to bring Rob Schneider back. Take that dude, that actor that played the bus driver. I'm about to look it up. Take him the fuck out of the next movie if they do one. I hate that. Nothing against the actor, but that character, the dude that's driving the bus and he keeps falling asleep and he's got like Tourette syndrome and he's falling asleep in the bed inside the department store. He's one of those characters I want to
Nick
punch
Swartzen.
in the face.
You don't like Nick Swartzen? That's Nick Swartzen.
No. I can't stand that son of a bitch in Grown Ups 2. Only in Grown Ups 2 and Haunted House. Because remember, do you ever see Haunted House with Marlon Wayans? He was the gay.
Yeah.
He was the gay. Like the guy that was channeling Poltergeist and spirits. Yeah, the psychic. And he's like, I like Patrick Swayze from Ghost. He's like Casper the Friendly Ghost. I'm like, I hate this dude. I hate him. I did like him in Grandma's Boy because he fucked that cougar chick. But when he rolled over, he was like, I should have worn a rubber. It's like, yeah, you caught something, my boy. Because she said she fucked Charlie, or she didn't fuck him. She said she gave Charlie Chaplin a hand job.
Yeah, she's Blanche. She's like a modern day Blanche from Golden Girls.
Yeah, she's fucked her way through generations of people. I don't need that type of experience.
Blanche Devereaux. Honestly, let's see. She died before the movie. I was gonna say like that would have been a perfect segue for her.
For who? The old head chick?
Yeah, the older chick, the Kruger. If it was played by Rue McCallaghan, who played Blanche Devereaux in Golden Girls, because she was basically the same character from Grandma's Boy.
Are any of the Golden Girls still alive? They're all gone.
No,
right?
they're all gone. Betty White was the last one.
R.I.P.
She passed away like 2 years ago.
R.I.P. They'll reboot it soon. They'll reboot it soon. Like, the only way I'm going to watch that, I'm telling you now, I'm speaking it into existence. The only way I will watch a reboot movie, like a dirty, you know how they do in Baywatch and 21 Jump Street, where it's like crude humor. If they do Golden Girls like that, cast Jamie Lee Curtis. Hear me out. Jamie Lee Curtis, Helen Mirren, Judi Dench, and thinking of another silver fox here. I want to say Toni Collette, but she's not really up there like they are in age. She might be getting there, but I was trying to think of all the silver foxes.
That's good though. Judi Dench, Helen Mirren, Jamie Lee Curtis. That's actually a really solid trio right there. That's really good. Yeah, I could see that. That'd be fucking hilarious, honestly.
I'm telling you, just let it rip. Let them be old, freaked out old heads that just is saying whatever they want in modern day times. I'm with it. That could be a future segment we do if we don't get canceled by Instagram or YouTube. Is like, what are the best movies based off of TV shows? Like, you got the Addams Family, you got the Brady Bunch. Can you really count Wayne's World and Coneheads? Because they were based off of segments. But
because they were consistent on SNL. They always had a skit.
Yeah, because it's a lot. I haven't seen Chips. I haven't seen Dukes of Hazzard with I think Stifler was in that one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen all the Starsky and Hutch.
But Dukes of Hazzard also has your boy Johnny Knoxville in it, so I don't know how.
In Dukes of Hazzard?
Yeah, I think it's Johnny Knoxville and Jessica Simpson.
I know Johnny Knoxville probably did all his own stunts in that shit. That would make me want to watch it. And they had
Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch. I saw bits and pieces of that. Starsky and Hutch, 21 Jump Street, of course. Damn, what was the other one I was just talking about?
Yeah, Chambers says those were more Saturday Night Live regarding Coneheads and Wayne's World, but they were on TV, so basically I would count it. Grandma's Boy Grandma's Boy was a movie that wasn't supposed to be made. It became popular after it came out on DVD. Yeah. It became like a
I
big
never
hit.
heard of it. I had never heard of it until somebody had introduced me to it, and it just so happened we were smoking when we watched it, and I was like that scene where he came home fucked up and made all of that food, and then he reached and grabbed the oven pan. I'm like, yo, I relate. I've done it. I've done it, like, and not with a big oven, but a toaster oven. And I remember exactly what I had on that shit. I came home one time, I was trashed, bro. I was coming from like a get together, and I put some pizza rolls, like those little Tostitos pizza rolls, some hash browns, and like some like ranch chicken fries on that shit, man. And I was like, this is about to be the best drunk high munchy plate that I've ever had in my life. And I grabbed that fucking pan, bro. Like, my shit was burnt up. Yo, terrible mistakes, man.
That shit burned your hand, bro. Like, holy shit. That sucked.
Yeah, it was all bad. Paddington in Peru. All right, wait. Before we even forget, we got to talk about this fucking Mortal Kombat 2 trailer.
Okay, yes.
I haven't stopped watching it. I have not stopped watching that shit since. And I watched a couple people's trailer reactions just to see if they missed certain things. I didn't do like a whole, you know how people do those videos on YouTube and it's like 7 things you missed because you ain't shit and you don't pay attention, so whatever the fuck you like. I'll be feeling like it's like that's the movie version of that Everest College dude that pops up on those commercials.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, damn, man, like, all right, you saw stuff that I didn't, okay, like, no need to rub it in, god damn. But there's that. How'd you feel about the trailer though? Like, did you? I know you said something about the music.
Yeah, I mean, the music for me, like, I feel like was kind of a missed opportunity, but overall, I feel like the trailer was good, and they're gonna do a boy Cole Young dirty, bro. They're gonna do him like Johnny Cage in Annihilation. He's gonna have his standoff, and he's gonna get killed off by Shao Kahn in the first 5 minutes.
Bye, Cole Young. Fuck him, because he shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Yeah, this fucking NPC, bro. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if we keeping it a bean, he shouldn't have been there in the first place. I thought he was in 2 shots of the trailer until somebody corrected me on Facebook and was like, no, he's in 3 shots. No, he's in 3.
3?
Yeah, he's in. Damn, you limited him to 1 shot.
Yeah, like, I only see him stand behind Johnny Cage with his arms crossed in that fucking fake ass new style boot suit. I'm like, nah.
That's the 1 shot. And then there's another shot of him right before Jade is in hell and she jumps off that ledge with the green staff lighting up. Cole, he like hits his chest and his chest like lights up. He's got the sticks ready. He looks like he's ready to train or fight. That's 2. The 3rd shot he's in is when Johnny Cage is like, I don't have Transformer arms. And then you see a clip of is Liu Kang, Jax, and Cole Young training, because you see Jax do the ground pound. And he does that fucking ground pound, and then you see Cole Young kind of like stumble back. But that's how you know he's a bitch. Because Liu Kang, when Jax does the ground pound in that one moment, Liu Kang blocks it. Like, he crouches down and he blocks it. But Cole Young is like stumbling because he wasn't ready for it. Yeah, you got to go. But Dead Meat, the Dead Meat podcast, they had a crazy theory, bro. And I don't know like where they came up with this, but I don't know if it was the wife or the husband on Dead Meat. And I will not take credit for this at all, people. This was James A. Janice and his wife on Dead Meat Podcast. They said, what if Cole Young gets his eyes ripped out in this movie and he turns into Blind Kenshi? And I was like, I paused the video and I was like, whoa. I actually would be down for that. I don't know if that's really Kenshi's backstory. I don't know. But that would do justice to the character, and I would be like, oh, okay, if they turned him into somebody who just developed a fighting name as opposed to his real name, Cole Young, like, look, because Scorpion wasn't always Scorpion. Scorpion was what? Anzo? Sub-Zero was Bihan. Yeah, Sub-Zero was Bihan. Jax was Jackson Briggs. Like, they all have, like, names. Except Liu Kang. I think Liu Kang is literally on his birth certificate.
Yeah. And so same with Kung Lao. I can totally see this, bro. After looking at these Kenshi pictures,
Yeah,
if that's
that was the craziest theory for Mortal Kombat 2 that I've heard by far. When they said that shit on their trailer breakdown, I was like, oh my God, I would buy that. And I wouldn't mind that Cole Young, we had to deal with him in the first movie and then kind of put him in the back seat for the second movie, because John, you know what I didn't expect? I forgot Kano was coming back, but one of the things I said in my trailer reaction, I said the only reason Kano's personality was able to steal the show is because Johnny Cage wasn't there. Oh, and this is for our people that fuck with us on TikTok and just the people that fuck with us in general. Are we eating our words as far as Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, or no? Like, how we feeling about this shit, man? Because remember that dude on TikTok, he was coming at our necks, bro, and he was like, man, y'all will see when the trailer drops. And I was like, if we eat our words, then we'll be right back here to you, and we'll let you know.
Yeah. Now I gotta cut this fucking part out. Thanks, dude.
Listen, man, like we gotta be fair. Listen, I'm not gonna hold you.
I mean, honestly, I think we were a little hasty in our criticism of Carl Urban, but I felt like our criticisms were valid because there was Scott Adkins right there, like right fucking there, and even Joe Tasman was even like vying for him. It's like, dude, let's get Scott Adkins in here, and we can have like a fucking crazy fight scene. But Carl Urban has been putting in the work. He's been training for 6 months for martial arts, and I'm very curious to see how they edit his fight scenes. And now it makes sense. Like I even told you in the DMs, like it makes sense why they casted him now, because he's carrying the movie now.
Yep.
He's going to carry the movie. He's the lead character now. So I think we
need somebody performance-wise too, like acting-wise. Like I think. Like, nothing against Scott Adkins. I do like him. He's a bruiser. He's a badass. But I think acting-wise, I think Carl Urban is the better, like, character actor than Scott Adkins. But, like, there's certain moments, and I know it's some stunt shit that he's doing, but it's certain moments in the trailer, like, when, like, just the small things with Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. When he's doing that scene where he's like, this shit's got nothing to do with me. I'm an actor. And they kind of cut from him twirling that stick to him twirling that stick on the stunt guy to him twirling the stick on Baraka, and the shit's breaking. That's really him doing that shit. Like you said, he's doing the work. And I'm like, all right, man. I said he got a lot of laughs out of me in the trailer. I'm not really buying the look, but it's supposed to be like a rundown, washed up superstar Johnny Cage. Like, it almost reminded me when he was in the bar drinking, kind of reminded me of like some Logan Wolverine type of shit. Yeah. Like, almost like he's at the end of his rope. He's a washed up actor and all that type of stuff. So, like, yeah, man, I'm buying it at this point. Yeah. Right about now with the trailer, I'm buying Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. I'll come out and say it. But whoever that was on TikTok, don't get ahead of yourselves though, man. You know, don't get used to it. You know, because like he said, a lot of our criticisms were valid. You got one.
Yeah, you got one. You got one.
Swim calorie, not even enough.
There's one. Let's talk about Baraka.
Real quick, like that for me, ever since Mortal Kombat 2, when this motherfucker was introduced, like going back and watching him in Mortal Kombat Annihilation was painful. It's painful to see him.
With those big fucking styrofoam knives coming out of his arm.
Bro, the shit is. The prosthetic on his arms are so big that he can't even swing fast enough to fight Liu Kang in that shit. Yeah. But to see him now, that actor, I don't know what his nationality is. He's a foreign actor, but he's a big guy. He was like, I think he might be a martial arts artist. But he, like, Baraka, everybody was saying the mouth looks weird, and there was somebody on there saying that they don't like the look of him. He looks fantastic to me. Like, going from Baraka and Annihilation to this is like the biggest plus in the trailer for me. And the fact that we're getting upgrades. Yeah, CJ Bloomfield.
I don't know him.
Okay.
Yeah. Polynesian. Excuse me.
Yeah, man. That one part. I also think, I'm calling this now, I think Baraka is going to help them defeat Shao Kahn at some point, or help them at least in their fight. because there's a shot at the end of the trailer where when they do the title card and Shao Kahn screams finish him, you see Kung Lao throw his hat, you see Katana spin her blade, and then you see a knife, like you see Baraka's blade go into somebody's neck, and it's one of those hooded masked figures that Shao Kahn is rolling with. I think that's going to be Baraka helping, Liu Kang and all of them get into Shao Kahn's fortress at one point in time. I think he's going to be neutral, but I think he's going to help them out at some point. I'm just calling it now.
So in 2014, Bloomfield was arrested by Queensland Police Task Force. He was an alleged member of the Hells Angels and committed extortion, assault in relation to an individual $16,000 drug debt. In 2016, Bloomfield was charged with breaching his bail conditions. In 2018, Bloomfield was sentenced to 4 years and 3 months in jail after pleading guilty to extortion, assault, stealing, unlawful use of a motor vehicle, and making threats to kill.
God,
he was released on parole in 2019.
I mean, look, the character he's playing in Mortal Kombat 2 ain't got shit on what he's doing in real life. Like, damn. That dude, the director, like, what's his name, Simon McCoy, he probably had him sign, like, a waiver or something. Like, listen, I don't want no shit out of you, man. I don't want nothing out of you. I'm going to put you in a good position to play a great character. But they probably had him play Baraka on purpose. Like, listen, all that aggression, everything you went through, just let it all out on set, man. Like, we got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
God damn, he was living that outworld life for real.
Yeah, he was. Holy shit.
I'm glad he made it out of that. Shit.
Yeah, hopefully this is the step in the right direction for him. He was also in Furiosa, and then he was also in a Liam Neeson movie, Ice Road sequel, Vengeance, which just came out on Netflix not too long ago.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it. I'm like, this is taken in the ice. Just stop. Just stop.
Yeah.
Fucking stop.
Pretty much. Honestly, I think this cast for MK2 is actually stacked. There's a lot of good casting decisions here. But you want to talk about another property that is making some what the fuck casting decisions. Let us talk about this Street Fighter casting. Because this Street Fighter cast is what the fuck? What the fuck is this? I do not understand this cast.
You know what? I don't think we even supposed to understand it, bro. And that's the beauty of it. Because Mortal Kombat is one thing. Street Fighter is a whole different property, but I think these are the main two that we kind of grew up on for the most part as far as fighting games. Yeah. They're the universal properties. Like, that's the holy grail of the two holy grails of the fighting games. Listen, don't get me wrong. The Street Fighter casting, I could not have predicted any of this shit. None of it. None of it. There's fan casting that I've posted. Like, all right, let's talk about everybody individually. Andrew Koji as Ryu, I like it.
I think that's the only one that makes sense.
I thought they would go with a younger Ryu, but after seeing Andrew Koji, I haven't seen him in much, but all I thought of was Storm Shadow and G.I. Joe the Snake Eyes Origins movie. I don't know if you saw that one. Did you see Snake Eyes?
No, I saw him in Boy Kills World, though, and he got down in that movie.
Oh, he was in that shit.
Yeah, he got down in that.
He was in that shit. Because Boy Kills World was crazy. That movie was insane. I forgot he was in that movie. He was wasn't he one of Skarsgård's boys, right?
Yeah, he was the guy that came up with the plan, remember?
Yeah, he was fighting with him at the end of the movie. Yeah, I forgot he was in this shit. Oh, apparently he was in Fast 6. Says undercover police, and it says extra role uncredited, and it said he was a stunt double for Sung Kane. He was a stunt double for Han.
He's probably the one that had to fucking fly off the plane.
Time to do it. Yeah, when he throws that dude in the engine and then jumps back in the car. Yeah, and he was the stunt double on the highway chase scene when Han's got to jump off that motorcycle, jump into the Jeep, and turn the wheels so Gal Gadot doesn't. Okay, time for me to do a revisited for that, because Fast 6, that's my favorite one. and I never knew that. I mean, I knew Han had a fucking stunt double, but I did not know it was this guy. But you got to see. I don't know how crazy you are about the G.I. Joe movies, but like low key, and it might be a low bar for people because the first one's a cartoon, bro. The first one is Stephen Sommers. You know, he did The Mummy and Deep Rising. It's fucking CG. It's multicultural casting at its finest, and it is a cartoon. It's bad, goofy CG. It is a cartoon that's live action. Retaliation is way more grounded, but it's not even as entertaining as the one before it. But Snake Eyes, the origin story, yo man, Henry Golding and Andrew Koji killed that shit as Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. They got this fight sequence on the highway that is just it's one of the best sequences in the franchise. Like, it's fire. It makes it seem like an old kind of like Japanese revenge movie or something like that. Like, it's got some crazy fight sequences in it. That shit's fire. I just thought they were going to cast a younger Ryu, but he's going to put the work in for sure.
Yeah.
So Ryu, we ain't worried about him. Ken, how you feeling about Ken?
I don't even know who the fuck this dude is, dude.
That's your boy from Black Adam, Adam Smasher. He was the big ass dude.
That's him. That's Adam Smasher. Yeah, no, fuck that, no.
Crazy miscast for Ken, yo. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe personality-wise he'll bring Ken to life, but the look, I'm like, hell no. Y'all have fumbled the look of Ken twice as far as the actors.
Yeah.
Because the first Street Fighter movie, I was like, I don't know who the fuck that guy is, but that is not Ken Masters.
That's Miklo, bro. That's Onda. That's Miklo. I can tell you haven't seen that movie. You should watch that movie though. Blood In, Blood Out. It's a good movie.
I've heard of it. Yeah, I heard that. I heard it was. I always hear it's pretty good.
And then
we got. I'm looking up the cast right now.
Chung-Li, Selena Lang.
I don't know.
She was in the Ghost movie earlier this year. Presence, the one with the Ghost POV. But that's really only her notable credit. So okay, moving on. Jason Momoa.
Real quick, Chung-Li. My choice for Chung-Li would have been Anna Sawai, the chick that was like Han's like surrogate daughter in Fast 9. I would have picked Anna Sawai because I've seen her fight and I've seen her act.
I would have picked Stephanie Hu, the daughter, Michelle Yeoh's daughter, in Everything and Everywhere All at Once.
I've only seen it once. Did she get the fight in that movie?
Yeah, she got to fight. She has the skills. She has the comedic timing. I think she would have brought a lot to Chung-Li. But I don't know who Selena Lang is.
Okay. All right, so who you got next?
Jason Momoa as Blanca, which I'm on the fence, but if he really wants to play Lobo, this is actually a really good step for him to play a character like that. So,
listen,
I'm with
it. Listen here. All Jason Momoa had. This is half the battle already, because Jason Momoa has to do one of the things he has to do to pull this character off is what he does in every movie: walk around with no motherfucking shirt on. And the women are gonna love that, so it's a win for the ladies. But all they gotta do, paint that motherfucker green. He's already got a long ass set of hair. Dye that shit orange. A big ass fluffy patch of orange hair on his chest. Give him some talons. Give him some teeth. The only thing I'm worried about with Jason Momoa is how they're going to make Blanca sound. Because Blanca, in that first movie, they made him say, you don't hear him talk when he's Charlie, but they made him sound like he was like super primitive, and I don't know if that's like cartoon accurate or not, or game accurate. I haven't played Street Fighter games later on down the line, so I don't know.
Well, Blanca's supposed to be like a humanoid, so he's supposed to be able to talk.
All right. So, yeah, because in the first one, he's like, I can't go back, my friend. Not like this.
Yeah.
Like, and he's just, it's like, okay, I guess, Blanca, whatever. But Jason, listen, I love that casting. When they said Jason Momoa was in talks, I said Blanca or Akuma, or don't put him in the movie at all. And we did get Akuma. We got casting for that, which is physically, physically, I'm like, cool, but I've never seen Akuma live action. I just want a badass evil version of like Ryu and Ken. Like Akuma, I already know he's a problem. I thought they would save him for like a post-credit scene though, or mid-credit scene, and tease him.
Yeah.
But they said, fuck that. We're going to put him right in the forefront.
I hope they don't use him a lot in the movie, though. I hope like he only has like maybe 15, 20 minutes worth of screen time where he comes in, beats the shit out of Ken and Ryu, and then shows up at the very end.
Listen, if I'm going back to Fast 6 for a second, please do that, people. If y'all ever come across this episode before y'all go into production, have a Fast 6 moment where there's 2-on-1. Ryu and Ken can't even stop Akuma and have him just beat the fuck out of them and just send them running back.
Breaks off them, dude.
Yeah, have them get their asses kicked and then Akuma just disappears for like a good couple scenes of the movie. That'd be fucking amazing. I would love to see that shit.
I think that would be like the right way to go, because that's actually how, in the video game lore, that's actually how it goes. Because they have to figure out their own powers in order before they can beat Akuma in the first place. So
that would be fire if they did that and they just sparingly use him. That'd be fucking sick.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that's what they do. For Vega, we got Orion Peck, who is a South African artist, and his whole gimmick is that he wears a mask. I could pretty much tell you that as far as it went with the casting. So this dude always wears a mask. Let's cast him as Vega. I don't even know who this Orville Peck is.
Me neither.
Apparently he's really big in Africa.
He was at Scream? He was at Scream 5?
Was he?
It says Scream 2022. Who the fuck is he? Now, he probably was an extra or something. Let me see. Because who are you? Who is you? He's probably going to say uncredited extra. Like, that don't even count. That wasn't even worth mentioning. Where... He got to be an extra, because now we're getting into...
Yeah, he's not even in the main principal cast.
He was just somebody that walked past, like, one of the Woodsboro locations, or he probably was one of the bar patrons in that scene in the beginning. I don't know who the fuck this dude is. Honestly, like, who was my pick for Vega? My pick for Vega was Zolo Maraduena from fucking Blue Beetle and Cobra Kai. I don't know if that's, like, nationality accurate, but I was like, you got a young guy who, you know, he can fight with a mask on or a mask off. He could have the look of Vega as long as he grows his hair out and puts it in a ponytail or something. But I don't know. Vega in the first Street Fighter movie wasn't terribly cast. They just didn't really give him a whole lot to do.
Yeah, they didn't give him shit to do.
Yeah, no, he kind of stands by Sagat the whole fucking movie.
I actually would have casted Bad Bunny, honestly. I think Bad Bunny would have brought...
Like, I know he's in Bullet Train. I still haven't seen it. Does he get the fight in that movie?
Yeah, he gets a little bit of like stunts, but he did train under John Morrison under parkour and wrestling, so he does know how to move and do stunts.
Listen, whoever they get to play Vega, if you don't climb up that fucking cage and jump off and claw somebody, I don't even want it. I don't even want it.
Yeah,
I gotta have that signature move. Gotta see it.
Next up is probably one of the more like what the fuck moments is Andrew Schultz as Dan.
First of all, no, go ahead, man. Go ahead, because go ahead.
Okay, I got slandered for this on TikTok because I was like, I don't remember anyone popping in 2 fucking quarters saying, "Hey, let me play Dan." Ain't nobody trying to play Dan, bro.
Nobody.
You only play Dan as if you wanted to get your ass kicked. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You get up out of here with that face, dude. No, no.
There isn't a single soul that I know either that was ever like, yo, all right, I'm about to pick Dan. Even when did Dan pop up? Street Fighter 3?
No, he popped up in Alpha 2. Yeah. And even then, I picked Guy over Dan. I'm like, nah, dude, fuck that.
I was just about to say that, yo. I was about to say, who was the other guy? And I was about to say Guy. Literally, the other guy is way more important than Dan will ever be.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fucking Guy from Fatal Fury, bro. Like, come on.
The movie, another fighting movie I'm actually waiting for, because I want to see Guy. I want to see Duck King. I want to see that little old man that turns into the big dude. Can we get a Fatal Fury fucking movie, people? Damn.
That'd be fucking fire.
listen, like I'm gonna keep this brief because I know we gotta get to the other cast members. Like Dan, first of all, nobody gives a fuck about Dan. I don't know why y'all decided to put him in there. I don't know what ties to what characters y'all want to have, but picking Andrew Schultz, first of all, I want everybody to stop this Andrew Schultz shit. And a lot of people might see this clip and be like, oh, he's a hater, he's this, that, and other. I don't like Andrew Schultz because he reminds me too much of DJ Vlad, who's not even a fucking DJ, and he reminds me too much of Gary Owen, where this motherfucker, this might be a little personal for me because I feel like he just makes too much of a living talking about black issues. I'm about fucking sick of Andrew Schultz just because you do a show with Charlamagne the God does not give you a fucking black pass. It does not. I don't like this dude all that much. So to see him in a Street Fighter movie, it's going to make my balls itch. Like, I really don't want to see this dude in this movie. Like, he is by far probably the worst casting in this whole slew of characters that we didn't even see coming as far as the Street Fighter casting goes. Like, I don't like him.
One of the more what the fuck moments ever. Like, what? Seriously? Like, and I remember I said too, like, the only way this works is if he gets fucking trounced in the first 10 minutes and gets killed off. Like, that's the only way this fucking movie works.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be like the biggest Bravo moment. And I'll apologize. Now give him the Johnny Cage moment in the beginning. Yeah. Have Bison. You remember Bison in the original movie was cracking everybody's necks in the beginning? Have Andrew Schultz. Yeah, just your turn. Right? And then that's it. Bye.
Or the guy that was fighting Goro in MK in the first MK movie.
Art Lean. Yeah. Fucked his shit up, man. I don't know why he thought he was equipped to go up against Goro. They set him up for that shit bad.
Yeah, they did. Set him up bad. Oh my god. Okay. This is another one that doesn't make sense to me. 50 Cent as Barlog.
Listen, I'm with it.
He got the body, but I don't know if he got the chops.
Listen, this is one of those weird castings in this movie where I was like, at first I was like, wait, what? And then I said, wait, hold on. 50's not going to slum this, yo. I don't think he's going to slum it. Now, 50 is not the best rapper turned actor. I think we can agree on that. He's got some work to do, but I do think the more that 50 acts in TV and movies, the better he tries to get. Even if he doesn't, I think the better he tries to get. So I think he's going to try to seize this opportunity. Now, he does have the build for Balrog, but look, he's going to do better than Grant L. Bush and fucking Michael Clark Duncan. Recipe shout out to Michael Clark Duncan, but he was, as far as Balrog, yeah, you're big as shit, but was he really did he have boxing moments in the Chung-Li movie? I don't think he was just a henchman for the most part. But 50 Cent playing Balrog, I'm like, yo, please just give him that wacky haircut. I don't want 50 to be like, yeah, I'm too cool. Listen, either way, it's got to have the parts in it. It's got to have those crazy parts in it. I don't know. Are they going to give him a gap? I don't know. But I'm like, listen, whatever you do, just please don't have 50 say, yo, I'm too cool for this haircut. Now, if they take liberties with the looks of the characters, then that's something different. But please give him that haircut.
Side note, 50 Cent lost over 100 pounds for a fucking movie that no one went to go see. So I'm pretty sure he'd be okay with the fucking sides and the gap teeth. So
yeah,
just put that out there.
What was that movie anyway?
I don't know. I remember when that photo started circulating, everyone thought he had cancer and died.
Yeah, everybody was scared as shit. Like, I didn't even think it was him for overall. I was about to say that movie was called What Dreams May Come, but that's the fucking Robin Williams movie.
Yeah, I don't know what movie that was. Okay, moving on. We got Cody Rhodes as Guile. I get it.
Wait, that's real? That's real casting?
Real. That's real. That's real casting.
The wrestler, right?
Yeah, Cody Rhodes, the wrestler. Yeah.
I don't I'm not really familiar with him other than the name and the look.
I get it, but you had Alan Richardson right fucking there, though.
I like him, yes. But for me, when I saw, I'm sorry, man, when I saw John Cena, the AI art of John Cena, I said, come on, man.
Yeah, that would have been my second choice, too. That would have been my second choice.
Cody Rhodes?
Yeah, that's, I get it, He got the blonde flat top. He got the American flag skull tattoo on his neck. I don't
I get
know,
it.
man.
Like, I'm looking at the
I
first
don't
picture
know.
that popped up. It's like, okay, but is he an actor? Now, it's not like we got to go into a Street Fighter movie for Oscar performances. We don't have to do that. But Cody fucking Rhodes, man.
He has been. He has been. He had a stint on Arrow for 5 episodes. He's in the Naked Gun movie. Uh, that's it. So I can think of. But yeah, he actually did a stint on the Arrow universe where he had like a 5 episode arc.
Man, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm not familiar with him. Listen, this movie, this could be the best video game adaptation we've ever seen, and we talking shit about it. It's cool, but I'm glad these are why these moments exist, man. We're just theorizing who might be ass and who. I think we've covered. No, we got one.
We got 3 more. We got 3 more.
We do, and
So,
there's one that I'm like, what the fuck were y'all thinking? But go ahead.
So
Who's the
let's
next
start with David Dashman as Bison.
That's the what the fuck one I was talking about.
I don't know, man. Now I said too, like if you use him as a character and don't use him as a forefront, more like a boss, that makes sense. But if you're gonna put him out on the forefront and actually have him do moves and shit, I don't know, man.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I don't see him pulling that off. I think now one of the things I think that they're doing in fucking casting this dude, man. And listen, don't get me wrong, the guy is a great character actor for sure, and he was one of the best parts of the Suicide Squad. When I was talking shit about the trailers, and that second trailer came out, and I was like, yo, I think Polka Dot Man is going to be a standout character for me, and he was. But him as Bison, I think they are prioritizing, and it's nothing really wrong with this, but when you're talking about M. Bison, they're prioritizing performance over appearance. And we did that already with Raul Julia. The reason we gave Raul Julia such a fucking pass is because he's an amazing actor. He's acting circles around everybody in the first movie. And it's goofy, but he's treating it like it's an Oscar-worthy performance. He's the best actor in the movie. But physically, Bison needs to be like big as shit. Like he needs to be the dude, yo, I fought my way through everybody in this game to get to this big motherfucker at the end, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't see that with David Dalmatian. I don't see that at all. So I don't know if he's gonna bulk up for this. Like Cody Rhodes against David. I'm like, yo, you got this guy. I don't even have a third act battle. Just pluck him somewhere. And the fight's over.
Just Sonic Boom him and that's it. It's over.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Sonic Boom him and flash kick him for good measure, and let that be that, man. The fight's over. Third act of the movie gonna be 5 minutes long, if that. Like I don't see that as he's not a formidable. He doesn't look like a formidable Bison at all. I didn't understand that shit one bit, man. And again, we're making the same. They make the same mistakes with Bison. Like nothing against Raul Julia, because like I said, he was a great actor, and was the best actor in Street Fighter. But they have prioritized performance over appearance for the third time now. Because in the Chun-Li movie, Neil McDonough was Bison, and I'm like, okay, so this is just a mustache twirling with no mustache, suit wearing corporate version of Bison. Fuck y'all, that's fucking terrible, man.
Yeah, it's like the corporate version of Albert Wesker. That basically is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like nah, man. Which we had in Resident Evil Extinction when Wesker was just a face. Wasn't he a hologram or something? He was just a face behind. He was just a face sitting at the table. He didn't do shit. Like people can say what they want about the acting, but Wesker was pretty spot on in Resident Evil Afterlife. The movie's ass. But he was spot on with the teleporting and the red eyes and the dodging bullets and shit. That was him and Cole Veronica all day. But this David Dastmalchian shit as Bison, nah, nope, absolutely not.
No,
hell
no.
I'm not
buy it either. And then we had 2 more castings. So Vajit Jamal as Dalsum, and Hiroki Goto as E Honda. Hiroki Goto is a New Japan pro wrestler who is a never openweight heavyweight champion and booker for New Japan. And Vajit Jamon, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. He is an Indian actor, martial artist, producer, and he's known for his roles in the Commando film series. I don't. So that's pretty much all
Man,
I got from him.
man, look, I I hate to nitpick, but Honda not a big enough actor for me. Look at Honda in the fucking games, man. They
Yeah,
had the perfect actor in the first movie, but they just didn't know what to do with him. And rest in peace, shout out to that actor that played Honda in the first movie. He was perfect. And at the end of the movie, they even gave him, instead of the paint, they made it so that the paint, instead of paint, it was actually blood. Like his face was scarred up.
yeah,
And that was good casting. But this guy, I don't know. As far as Dowsum, long as you shave his head, stretch his arms, yoga fire, yoga flame, put the shackles on him, like have him like do Indian style in the air. They could pull that off with this actor. I'm not familiar with this guy, but
yeah. I'm not familiar with him either. He's very big in India. This is his first American debut on screen, so we're gonna see him in America for the first time in Street Fighter. Now there are
yeah,
rumors that they're
please don't do him a disservice in his first American film like y'all do Tony Jaa. Every fucking American
yeah.
film they put Tony Jaa in, they don't use him. Furious 7, The Return of Xander Cage, Monster Hunter. American films don't know what to do with Tony Jaa, so I'm hoping that this guy. I'm watching this trailer on the. When you click on this guy on IMDb, they got a trailer for one of his movies, and he looks like he's putting in some work in this movie. So I hope they use Dowsum properly. I don't know if he's going to be a doctor. I don't know if he's going to be a fucking witch doctor. I have no clue. But Dowsum's too good of a character for them to waste.
And then there's rumors that they're in the midst of casting Sagat. So that's one they need to get right.
Almost forgot about Sagat.
They have to get that one right. I don't know. I don't know who I would cast as Sagat though.
I feel like I had somebody. Let me look this up. I know I had somebody for Sagat. Sagat. I know I had somebody for him when I was fan casting on my little bullshit. Let me see. I know I had somebody for him. Oh shit! Damn, I was tripping, yo. Yeah, I was tripping. I fan casted. This was May 27th of this year. I fan casted Tony Jaa as Sagat. That motherfucker ain't nowhere near. You played Street Fighter 2. When you fight Sagat, he's like 8 feet tall. And you got to fight him in Thailand. I think you got to fight him in Thailand on that stage where there's like a big statue of a woman just
like the gold statue. Yeah.
And I casted at Balrog. What happened?
Tony Jaa's 5'8". Sagat's about like 6'2".
Yeah, that motherfucker's huge. For Balrog, I had fan casted the guy from The Walking Dead. Did you see the Twisted Metal Season 2 trailer?
No, that's actually kind of went by me. I didn't even see it yet. I've seen clips of it, but I actually haven't watched the full-length trailer of that yet.
Shit looks kind of crazy, man. Looks good. They got my man Axel in here, but the dude that's playing Axel in Twisted Metal Season 2, that's the guy I fan casted as Sagat. I forgot his name, but he plays Mercer in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I don't know who you would play at cast as Sagat. He's a Muay Thai fighter, so you would have to find someone that's an expert in Muay Thai.
Sagat is huge, man. I don't know if it was the Street Fighter 2 animated movie or whatever it was, but is it Ryu that's fighting him in the movie? He is huge, man.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I mean,
very strong casting, man.
Yeah, this is a weird cast. Like I don't know how this movie works. If this is what those other guys
said,
like,
I don't know how this movie works.
there's like a whole bunch of different tones here. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Yeah, we got
I don't
rappers, we got
know.
wrestlers, we got fighters, we got comedians and shit. Like we got all type, we got everything you want. I guess they figured because it's such a international cast of characters overall. I guess they would get people from all different like
Yeah, for all
entertainment
different
walks of life.
continents.
Oh my god, man! Street Fighter, boy. It ain't gonna be better than Mortal Kombat 2. That's for goddamn sure. But I listen. This might be a bold statement. I don't care. I know the first movie's not a good movie, but that's where the bar is for me, especially with the comedy. Now I know the action scenes; they're not going to slum on the action scenes. We're going to get better action scenes than before.
I don't know. Now
But
with this current cast, I don't know, bro.
they better listen. They better not slum these action scenes. I'm not asking for Mortal Kombat. I'm not.
The
I'm not
only
asking.
one, there's only like three, actually, yeah, three on that cast that are actual martial artists. The guy that's playing Dalsim, Hiroki Goto, and who's playing Honda, and Andrew Koji. All the
Andrew
rest
Koji,
do
yeah.
not have martial art experience at all.
I don't know, maybe Andrew Scholes will be the standout performance. Maybe he'll get to do the most training and whoop the most ass in the movie. We shall see.
Yeah, no,
Jason Momoa, I think he's just going to be a brawler. I think his Blanca is just going to be a brawler and just like visceral. And honestly, three things I need from Blanca in this movie. I need the cannonball roll right into somebody's chest. I need the electricity when he gets down on the ground, and I need that electricity, and I need him to jump on somebody and bite the shit out of him. I don't know. They're not going to make this rated R. They're not going to make this rated R, which is unfortunate. It doesn't have to be, but come on, man. Let's push this R rated. Let's push this R rating. But look, this could be the surprise. There's hope, bro. This could be the surprise video game movie. This could be one of the better ones. I don't know. We might be in for some good shit.
That's a bold statement. Holy shit. I don't know.
I'm trying.
Fingers crossed.
I'm trying to be
we'll
as optimistic as I can.
We'll see once they start dropping those character costumes and stuff like that. So we'll see. Badlands, Predator Badlands, bro. That shit looks awesome.
I'm with it. So a lot of people complaining.
Awesome.
Oh the kaiju. Why is his mouth CG? Why does his hair look like that? And we're gonna follow the kaiju. I said the kaiju. The what is it? The Yatutsi? The Yatutsi Nazi?
Yachida or something like that.
Y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say, man. Okay, so I'm like one of the things I love about Predator, even through the bad movies, like this series just keeps reinventing itself. This series is not fucking scared of these fans. They are not scared to try some new risky shit. But the fact that this is Dan Trachtenberg letting us know, yo, we not even, all right, I made Prey, period piece, female lead, cool. I got another female lead here, but we are following the Predator. I'm about to give y'all what y'all been asking for the last couple of years. Not so much with the Predator movie, but I'm letting y'all know, yo, aliens in this universe. Here y'all go. It's an android right here. Y'all want a proper AVP movie, right? I'm about to give y'all that. Me and Fetty about to cook. Let us cook. But the fact that this Predator is, like, I don't mind the face being CG because they want expression. And I'm cool with that. I don't want to feel bad for the Predator, but I do want to follow this motherfucker through his journey. I really do. And the fact that he's teaming up with this android is cool. The fact that you're going to see, like, it was a lot of people comparing it to Star Wars, and it's like, y'all only doing that because y'all see swords that are glowing and shit like that, but I want backstory and more lore on the Predators. I want all of that. I don't really care for Predators with Adrian Brody, but the fact that we got to realize that it was different races of Predators hunting each other now, that's cool. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, that's interesting to know. We're not doing the same shit over and over and over. Because had they would have said it in the jungle with a bunch of macho men, everybody would have still complained. But I'm with the risk that they're taking with this for sure.
I am too. Cool. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I watched that trailer like 4 times, bro, because I think, damn, that is such a good trailer, bro. And the music just gets you amped. I'm like, dude, I'm with it. I'm totally with it. Like, yeah. And I watched Killer of Killers too, and I thought, God damn, that was also good.
I
Which
still
is
haven't watched.
also which is also Dan Trachtenberg.
He directed that too.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's
yeah,
definitely cool.
yeah.
He's
He
definitely cool.
cooked that. Yeah,
I
bro.
still got to see Killer Killers.
There's part the second story with the samurai and the ninja.
So is
We
it like
finally
the one
we got a we got a predator in feudal Japan, bro. Finally,
in
like
in,
after
in
everyone
Killer of
said,
Killers?
yeah. So in Killer of Killers, he takes on a Viking, a
Uh,
samurai, a ninja, and a World War II fighter pilot. It is fucking awesome, dude.
yo. So that
And
means
the ending makes Predators canon. Because what they
okay.
do with
I don't know
all
what I was
those
thinking.
other what they do with those other people, bring them to the planet, it makes sense now. Why
I
they
did
do it.
see. I did see. It wasn't like a spoiler, but they had a whole article on the. It was like a director's cut or extended cut where they show you fucking spoiler alert, people. They show you Dutch, and I always forget Danny Glover's character's name, and I'm like, that's cool.
Harrigan.
Like Dan Trachtenberg, he is listening to fans, yo. Like, you know how everybody after Prey came out, everybody was like, yeah, man, we want to see feudal Japan with the guy that played Scorpion and this, that, and other. The fact that he gave people that in an animated movie, like, it counts for a lot.
And guess who played the I think the ninja? Louis Okaza? The Yakuza boss from the Predators movie.
Oh, the guy that's like, he's like, why don't you say anything? He's like, because I talk too much, or however many fingers he held up, and his
Yeah.
fingers were going. Oh, I didn't know he was in that shit too.
Yeah, I didn't know either. It's like I watched the cast, like, what the fuck? And then Michael Biehn is in the movie too.
Is he Hicks?
No, he's not Hicks. He plays a
Fuck,
fighter pilot though.
I was about to say, man, I was about to be like, okay, Dan Trachtenberg, all right, sir, you got me. All right, so you are selling me on this, man, because I was holding off on it. I think if I don't get to do it this week, I got a house and dog sit for my brother for 3 days next week. I get to have a different type of like peace and tranquility. I think I'm going to lock the fuck in, bro. Like I'm going to walk the dog, feed the dog, but I'm going to lock the fuck in and just record the whole time I'm at my brother's crib. I might have to do Killers. I feel like I'm going to do it this week though, because it's only Tuesday
Yeah,
and I got time,
yeah,
and I've been putting it off for too long
bro.
because
It's
I didn't do no trailer reactions for Badlands, and I'm mad that I didn't do trailer reactions for it. Pissed off.
Badlands is awesome. Killer of Killers sets up Prey 2 in such a great way though. So yeah, if you do, please let me know. Tag me. Let me when you do your commentary or your review, because bro, that
Yeah, I'm gonna
shit
put it
was
up.
awesome.
Hopefully I get I got to make it my business to do this, man, because I was telling myself I need to do more animated movies anyway. Like I was making a list of animated movies, like the throwbacks, and I was noticing all the animated movies I've been missing out on, and then not even just the regular animation, but the CG ones. Like I started watching Scorpion's Revenge, I think it is the Mortal Kombat movie, and then
Oh,
I
okay.
saw that, and I forgot there's Blind Fury, there's the Johnny Cage one, there's the Liu Kang Shaolin Monks one. Then I looked up all the Resident Evil movies, the animated movies I missed out on. Is Death Island, is Resident Evil Regeneration. There's a Dead Space movie out there. I was like, yo, I'm fucking up. I gotta start
Dead
getting on this
Space. Are
animated
you talking
shit.
about
Man.
Outbreak?
Is it Dead Space
Dead,
Outbreak? I know it was one Dead Space movie that I
I
saw.
think that's the one with Maggie Q.
Dead Space
Is it Maggie?
Downfall. Oh, I didn't see all of these. Dead Space Downfall. Well, Downfall is the one I saw. I did not see Dead Space Aftermath. I did not see Dead Space Chase to Death. Chamber Graham said 8.7 earthquake just happened off the coast of Russia, California tsunami warning. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Fuck type of weather y'all got going out in Cali?
Weird, bro, because it's like foggy and cloudy, and then all of a sudden it'll be sunny. but cold as fuck though, but humid. It's like earthquake weather out here, bro. It's
I
yeah.
certainly hope not. Natural disaster movies scare the fuck out of me. Gamer Harold said 24-hour stream. listen, man. I'm telling you, listen. That's up to Johnny. Tell Johnny the only way we can do a 24-hour stream is if we cover the Puppet Master franchise.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh my god. I don't know if I'm strong enough mentally to handle that, dude. I can barely get through 1 and 2, man.
What if say we had like investors, right? And they were like, listen, we'll pay y'all for the 24-hour stream, but you gotta either pick the Puppet Master franchise to do or the Children of the Corn franchise to do. Like
Puppet Master. And not even
Puppet
question.
Master, there's 15 films.
Yeah. There's a lot, bro.
This motherfucker said 15 films, 11 mainline, 1 crossover film, 2 spinoffs, and a reboot. Puppet Master. Listen, I feel like once I get past 5, I don't know if I got it in me for the rest of them. Because I've seen up to 5. No, matter of fact, I stopped at Retro Puppet Master. The prequel, where Andre Toulon first built the puppets, and it's like the rough drafts of them. And they look like shit. Like Dr. Death, that's where he popped up. Tunneler was a rough draft. They had one named Cyclops. Pinhead was a rough draft. Blade was a rough draft. But I'm like, these puppets look like shit. I appreciate the prequel side of it, but no. But 4 and 5, I think we used to rent those a lot. And I'm like, I said Gordon Curry came back.
Yeah, because they were directed by Jeff Burr, bro.
Rest in peace, man. I was supposed to interview that motherfucker, man. I'm still sad about that shit to this day. Like Jeff Burr, I think his whole thing was making underrated sequels, man. Stepfather 2, Texas Chainsaw 3, Pumpkinhead 2. What? Jeff Burr was that dude on the low, man. Like when it came to cheesy B-movie sequels, like yeah, man. Like come on, man. Jeff Burr was on to something with those horror sequels. Damn, he did Puppet Master 5 and Blood Wings in the same year. He was working.
Dude, Blood Wings is a masterpiece. I don't care what anyone says.
It is. And yeah, it is. And you know, I know everybody, little side note, people about Pumpkinhead too. I know everybody loves, listen, and recipe shout out to Stan Winston also. I know everyone loves Pumpkinhead and is so magically attached to everyone's hearts. Pumpkinhead 2 is the better monster movie. I'm sorry.
It's the better movie in general, honestly.
Yeah. The acting, for what it's worth, the acting's better. The cast is better. I agree with what somebody was telling me on Facebook that the only thing that Pumpkinhead 2 is really missing is Lance Henriksen. I think he definitely movie could have benefited by having him. But I think had he survived, I don't know what part he would have been able to play in that movie.
Yeah, considering that like everything in that movie is about a revenge. You know, it's about revenge. It's about someone else. So I don't know how he would have fit into that story. I don't think he could have.
Yeah, nah. I mean, he does pop up in Pumpkinhead 3, but it's like ghostly visions of him on the road and heed the warning and all this. It's fucking stupid. He can't even save that fucking movie and his ghostly visions. That movie, you ever seen Pumpkinhead 3?
Ashes to Ashes?
Ashes to Ashes, bro.
No.
And that is a proper subtitle because that shit is fucking dumpster fire. Ashes to Ashes for real. It was the liquor didn't even help, yo. Somebody was like, yo, you should watch it. And I grabbed a 6-pack and I went in the basement. This was years ago. And I did the commentary for it. I was like, I almost stopped recording. It's like, this shit is rough. Pumpkinhead looks terrible. He's CG at one point.
Oh my god. Why?
CG Pumpkinhead. I think it's the scene where he kills everybody. He comes into church and he's killing people or attacking people. And he jumps down from that stained glass window and it looks like shit. Terrible.
So I'm good.
Part four, I probably won't even bother with, unless I get like a bottle of Everclear or something. I gotta cross the bridge and get that shit. That 192.
Why watching that bullshit?
That's
Like,
that's
nah, I'll
what
lose
pissed
my
me.
sight. Uh-uh.
Yeah, that's
I
what pissed me off.
Nah. Let's see. And then what else? Oh, I saw your rant on the Jason mask, the Jason universe. I yeah. What the fuck, man? I saw that mask and I was like, that can't be real. And then you see it in the trailer. I'm like, no, that's real. Are you fucking kidding me?
All they did was
It,
make it tan for the movie. That's all they
yeah.
did was change the color.
So, question: is this like a fan movie, like that got a big release, or is this like a actual movie?
It's a short form vignette.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm
So,
over
is
this
this
Jason
part of
universe
the
shit.
Crystal Lake series? Because Bloody Disgusting said that this was like a Jason universe that's supposed to be connected to the prequel series.
Or I don't know. I'm this whole Jason universe thing. I could give a shit less. You know, they were like, oh, a Jason game's coming out, and I was like, okay, bet. Let me see what this is looking like. And wait, was it the game they were talking about, or was something else they were talking about? I don't remember. But every bit of news that's come out with this from this Jason universe, I just don't care because y'all are giving people everything that they don't want. And while I was like a little on the fence about the show, I'm really looking forward to that show now because I don't care. Like Mike P. Nelson, he did Wrong Turn. I like that Wrong Turn reboot. I want to see Silent Night, Deadly Night. I think he can pull it off. But this whole short form vignette shit, like y'all are dancing around the fact that people want a movie. But they did announce that a movie's in development. They just said they can't call it Friday the 13th because the Jason rights belong to shit. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, but they announced that a movie was in development finally, and I'm like, okay, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. But that short film shit, I'm like, come on, man. And then the main death you spoil in the trailer is the black dude. I don't know if he's black, but it's like when Jason hits that door on him and he's underneath the door, like no, and Jason's put that. It's like okay, you know he's fucking dead, and you know everybody's gonna use him as the the chance to get the fuck away and run. So you spoiled his death, but as I said before, it's not like we had a good track record in Friday the 13th movies anyway. I don't think the only black person to make it out is Reggie the Reckless. And does that really count? Because he wasn't going up against Jason. He was going up against Roy Burns. Technically, on a technicality.
Yeah.
But, that mask, that's the mask when you go in Rite Aid. They just jazzed it up a little bit. That's the mask when you go in Rite Aid or like CVS, or even like when Pathmark I said Pathmark, goddamn. Are there even still any Pathmarks around in existence? God,
that's like Woolworths, bro. That's like me dropping Woolworths right now.
That's how bad that mask is. That shit traveled back in time to Pathmark, Woolworth, Caldor era, Eckerd. You know, that's when all of the old school stores have a Halloween section, and it's just like, oh, here's a. They don't even call it Jason Voorhees mask. They call it
hockey mask killer.
Exactly. They can't. They don't want to get sued either. They like, oh, we'll just call it hockey mask. Yeah, and all they did was jazz it up a little bit and put the little red marks on it. Fuck off, man. Fuck y'all for that corny ass mask.
Pathmark is an East Coast store. Okay.
And I did not think we could get worse than that. Like, I don't like the Freddy vs. Jason mask. I don't like it. It looks stupid on Ken Kirzinger, especially when you can see his eyes through it. Like, there's a shot where you can see a human eye, like regular skin. You can see Ken Kirzinger's eye when he's looking up right before Freddy hits that. Right before Freddy hits those. Right before Freddy hits those spikes onto Jason, he looks up like real slow, and you can see his regular ass eye under the black makeup. I hate that fucking mask, but this new one, this is the worst Jason mask I've ever seen.
Yeah,
hands down.
It's weird too because the mask doesn't even look like it fits the face, bro. It looks like the mask is way too big.
It's dumb. But on the flip side of that coin, I'm telling myself, don't be a spoiled bitch. You've been complaining about Friday the 13th since 2009, and they're trying to give us something So I'm trying to be grateful, but I'm like, yo, like, don't just give us anything. Like, now Friday 13th isn't hard to do, but don't just give us any old thing. Like, here, they're gonna take this. They want it that bad. They're gonna take this. Nah, man. Never Hike Alone should have taught these motherfuckers so much.
How to do it.
Like, come on, man. Never Hike Alone 2. I'm so glad that movie is as long as it is, because I feel like it should have been released in theaters, like on a big ass theatrical release. Like, that movie, that's like one of the best fan films I've ever seen. It low key might be the best fan film I've ever seen.
We should try to get that dude on the show, honestly.
Which one?
Vincent DiSanti, the director.
Yeah, he's the director, right? And he's the Jason. Yeah. He's the Jason and the director.
And he's the Jason.
My boy Christian, that I'm friends with on Facebook, he lives out in Cali. He worked with them on the first, I think on all of them actually, but I know for sure he worked with them on the first Never Hike Alone. I should hit him up and ask him if he can. I don't think he's a gatekeeper, but I should be like, yo, can you talk to your boy Vince? I'm calling him Vince like we know that motherfucker personally, like we old friends or something. Yo, hit up your boy Vince, man. See if we can get Vince on the show.
We talk Jason and Freddy. And then, what do you think about the Tron Ares trailer?
Whew. Listen, I've never seen Tron Legacy. I don't remember much of the first one. It's time for me to revisit. That Tron Ares trailer, for me not to know shit about it, like, not even just the way it looks. Like, the look is already there. The sounds, that score is otherworldly in that trailer, and I was so into it. Now I almost complained when the first trailer dropped, because I was like, this kind of feels like they're going for it felt a little too destruction disaster movie where that big ass ship or whatever it is everybody in town is like looking up. Like, we've seen that so many times, man.
Yeah.
Whether it's a creature, whether it's a UFO, a ship, doesn't matter, but everybody in town is like, holy shit. But then when I saw the rest of the trailer, forgiven. And Jared Leto can, like, regenerate himself. He might be method acting for real. I think he really underwent surgery to become that fucking character in that movie. But that trailer, oh my God, it looks so beautifully mean. Looks mean as fuck. And I like how the color scheme is different, because the first two movies were like blue, like glowing blue. This one is just red, and it's like, yeah, I guess they want you to know shit is real this time around. But I love that trailer. I can't wait to see that, man. I just got to make sure I'm ready for it by watching the first two. Looks fucking great though.
Legacy, like I really do like Legacy a lot. Religious overtones aside, I don't know if that's gonna bother you or not.
Was it really?
Yeah, it has some really strange religious overtones. Like,
why?
It's
why?
crazy.
We have to do that? And it's not like I'm not atheist or nothing, but like, god damn, don't put it in movies that don't require that.
In context of the movie, it makes sense, but it's like they're ham-fisting it. It's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, I remember when I first watched it, I didn't pick up on it. I didn't even realize that. And then someone said, oh, yeah, like, the movie has, like, so much religious overtones and this and that. I was like, what? I rewatched it again. I see certain symbolism, and I'm like, son of a bitch. But I'm not going to let that ruin it for me, but it's just interesting to me that a lot of people picked up on that. I didn't pick up on it until someone pointed it out to me.
Man, I don't. It doesn't ruin a movie for me, but it's like, yo, can we not do that?
Can we not, please?
Like, damn, man, you don't have to force that shit on people. That's when it's like forced in there. That's the shit that I hate, man. Can't stand it when they do that shit. But Tron Ares looks, and that scene. First of all, like, they had me in the first trailer, the moment where the cops are chasing them. First of all, when the motorcycles pop up, I was like, wait, are they in the real world? Because they were on the highway, and then they hit that button, and that beat that what? And the cop car cuts in half. I was like, ugh, yeah. Jesus, my God. Yeah, that shit. That's badass. I gotta look and see who is. Is this the same director as Legacy?
No, it's a different guy.
Damn. So they had three different directors for this franchise.
Well, Legacy didn't do very well.
I remember hearing that.
Joaquin Roney. This is the guy that did Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Treasure.
Maleficent.
He did Maleficent, Mistress of Evil.
I haven't seen anything he's done. I actually haven't surprised people. I haven't seen any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I know I'm fucking up.
I've never seen any of them either. I think I only saw the one with Chow Yun Fat, and I think that's the third one.
There's like 6 of them with a fucking sequel or reboot on the way.
Yeah, so the one he did, Dead Man Tells No Tales, is the reboot. So that's the one he did.
Yeah, whatever he did, this new one looks crazy. And it's another yo, we gotta talk about I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Okay,
It has to have, I haven't had a chance to even review it yet. And I had this shit spoiled for me. I was on TikTok and I saw somebody put the post-credit scene up, which spoiled who the killers were in the movie. And I'm like, okay, well, there goes that. But all that aside, I went into it still wanting to have fun, like for a slasher movie. And I was like, I ranked this third. I still Know What You Did Last Summer. I Know What You Did Last Summer in this new one. And I'll always know what you did in that movie. It always fucking lasts. Always lasts. But this new one, I was like, yo, like if like for it felt like a 90s slasher movie. Like it gave me what I wanted. The characters, like 2 characters surprised me. Actually, 1 character surprised me, the chick Danica. I did not think I was gonna like her at all. Like, cause when she's in the trailer and they're having like a serious moment and she holds her head, she's like, oh, I need to start drinking. Like, oh my God. I was like, I'm gonna hate her, but I was rooting for anytime she was in danger, I was rooting for her. Like I ended up loving her character. And the character of Teddy, Tyreek Withers, fucked with him too. Because he got to do all of the shit that Barry didn't get to do when he was talking shit in the first movie. Because Barry was hitting the heavy bag and yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up when I see him. You ain't get to do shit. You ain't even get to throw no punches and you got your ass tore up in that balcony.
Up in the balcony.
He got fucked up. He was bitching too. He didn't have a chance. He didn't even. The fisherman had the drop on him so bad, yo, that he didn't get to throw one punch. And he slapped him with the hook. Slapped his ass until he slapped him off the balcony. Not off the balcony, but off the steps. And fucked him up and put his ass on ice, literally. At least Teddy got to put in some work. Like he got to shoulder the fisherman out of the way when he was about to kill Danica. He fucked him up. He came out of nowhere and trucked the shit out of him out the way. But then when he's the only reason Teddy lost is because he was drunk. When he was getting fucked up at his house, when he was fighting the fisherman, the only reason he lost because he was drunk. And he was bleeding out. But he put up a nice little fight, and I love when he grabs the fisherman at first, he screams like he's ready. Like he's like, yo, all right, I've been waiting on this shit. But he just kept cutting him, kept stabbing him, and he just bled the fuck out. Fucked his ass up.
I'm gonna have to go watch that now.
What?
Just for that thing. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I didn't go see it. I was like, nah.
He said I wasn't paying money for this shit.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I'll go watch Superman instead. I'm good. I got a free ticket, so it's still playing somewhere. So maybe I'll go watch it this weekend.
Oh wait, so you didn't see it yet at all?
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all.
Ooh, my boy. Woo, yeah, we gotta. Okay, we'll save that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, man, because it's some shit in that movie that everybody's bitching about, and honestly, I love that they did it. They did something that I feel like Scream has been scared to do for years.
Wait, did they do what I said they were gonna do?
I don't know what they did, but I'm just saying they did some shit in the movie where
did I call it?
They took a risk in this movie that they got the through the flaws and all. I respect this movie for having the balls to do something that everybody's beloved Scream has been scared to do for so many sequels now. And I was like, you know what? I don't know what the fuck y'all are complaining about online, because they got my respect.
There is only one or two things that could be either Julie James dies or Julie James is the killer. So it's one of those two. Because one of the big fucking things about Scream is like, oh yeah, well, how come you can't kill Sidney, or you're too scared to make fucking Sidney the killer? It's one of those two. So now that actually makes me more intrigued to go see this movie now.
Listen, bro, flaws and all, it's a cool I Know What You Did Last Summer movie. It does play the same beats. You know, friends are friends, happy-go-lucky. There's an accident. They all become estranged the following year, or over the course of a following year. Flash forward a year later, they get a note. They got to uncover the clues. But I love, another reason I respect this movie is not all the confusing Scooby-Doo shit, mystery unraveling shit that they did in the first movie. That's one of the things that pissed me off about that first movie. And there's a character in there that actually says, when everybody's trying to figure it out, he's like, all right, enough with the Scooby-Doo bullshit. Let's just get on my boat and let's get the fuck up out of here. Like he is the voice of reason. And like the movie's fun, man. Like I think people went into it taking it too seriously. Like it's a fucking I Know What You Did Last Summer movie. Even the director said, we're having fun. We're not taking this too seriously. It's humor here. It's lighthearted moments. We're goofing off. We're having fun. There's moments like when the characters should be panicking and they're not, on some Sorority Row shit. Only it doesn't piss me off like Sorority Row did. But yeah, it was a
Sorority Row pisses you off? I like Sorority Row.
I love that movie, but it pisses me off because there's no sense of urgency. Like I know it's humor, but the characters act like they see dead bodies every day. They act like, you know, they don't care if one of them is the killer. That blonde girl, Jessica, she has no, like, nothing bothers her at all. Yeah, nothing bothers her at all, yo.
Jessica, which one's that? I don't remember that one. Oh, Leah Pipes. Oh, yeah, the mean girl. Yeah, she was my favorite, dude. She was fucking badass, bro. She didn't give a fuck about no one.
Nah, the biggest bitch of them all. Yeah, she told her Bruce Willis' daughter, she was like, who the fuck up in Fates anymore? Like, she could, because she fainted when she thought she saw the sister. But yeah, it's a fun slasher, man. Like, I don't know, I'm wondering where you're going to stack it up with the rest of the franchise, but it's third for me, because the kills, the bar was set for the kills, but I still know the kills are not better than I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Ben Willis gets busy in that movie, but I just think, like, iconic scene wise, it's not as good as the first one, but it is definitely, it's fun. It's a lot of fun for the movie.
I tried to rewatch I Know What You Did Last Summer over 4th of July weekend, and I could not get through it because I was so fucking mad. I was like, dude, this movie could be over in 45 minutes. Like, why is this guy fucking with him, like, for the first 45 minutes of this movie? Like, this doesn't make sense. Like, no. Get the fuck out of here. Like, he could have killed him when he ran his ass down with his BMW. Like, he could have killed him right then and there. And then he could have killed Julie right in her bedroom. Like, it didn't make any sense. I'm like, dude, this makes me mad.
I did kind of like that because it was the whole cat and mouse thing where he's like, listen, I'm going to fuck with y'all one by one, little by little. The killer ain't doing that shit in this one. It ain't a whole bunch of that shit. Like, yeah, he leaves a note and, he or she, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Let me be clear with that. He, she, I mean, let's get our pronouns right. The killer might be non-binary. The killer might be they and them. I don't know yet. I can't tell you. I can't spoil it. You haven't seen it. But the killer ain't doing too much of that shit. And anybody that's in the way is getting killed too. Like, that's all I'm going to say. Like, it's like Michael Myers. If you're in the way of who I'm going after, you're going to die. I'm going to fuck you up and you're going to get killed. With whoever it is. It don't even matter.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, I Know What You Did Last Summer does have, like, two of the best kills probably in modern slasher history, with the balcony scene and the alley scene. Like, to me, those two sequences are just they're just top tier filmmaking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
The
From the
suspense,
moment she's in
the
that alleyway, from the moment
yeah,
she's getting out of that cop car, and it is really like that's another topic we could do, bro. It's like the best chase sequences in slasher movies because Helen Shivers is probably top 5. Like
yeah.
I could try to stack up Halloween chase sequences and not, but Helen Shivers and I Know What You Did Last Summer, that chase sequence is top fucking tier for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
it's got to be top 5 at least, just
Yeah.
because of that impact, that moment, everything in that sequence just matters in that moment. So, yeah,
And
I'm
that
gonna have
quick
to check this
second
one
of
out.
you thinking that she might get away, like you as a viewer are always,
Yeah,
no matter how many times you watch it, you're always rooting for her to fucking, like, the moment she stops, when she sees everybody and she's just like, like, and she's just like just wide-eyed and thinking she's going to get away, and then that motherfucker pops up in front of her, or does he pop up behind her?
in
No, she
front of her,
turns around.
like
She sees somebody. She sees everybody on the street, and then she turns around like a dumbass, and then she turns back, and he's right there.
yeah.
And I even slow motion that scene because I'm watching him swing that hook. I'm like, you could have fucking like dipped the dives. Like I'd have been telling you, I'd have been scared as shit. I think my adrenaline probably would have been my will to survive because I'm going to try to like dip and dodge that hook, man. I probably would have died fast
Also,
as
too,
shit,
the
dog.
hook gets caught in a couple of tires too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
she has
He was having
moments.
trouble. He was having
Yeah,
trouble, man. She could have made it out. She could have made it out. That's one of the things that made me root for Brandy because I'm like, please don't give me another repeat because Brandy was getting chased a lot in that shit. And she was falling through greenhouse skylights and skylights
yeah,
above the bed and shit like that. She was falling through all this shit. But yeah,
yeah.
it's a fun slasher, bro.
Gonna have to go
It's
check this
fun.
one out.
Nothing too demanding. Like it's nothing too crazy.
Oh man, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Okay, I mean, people are really split on that movie, though. They really
Yes,
are.
they're split on it probably because of the characters, some of the story choices, and I'm telling you that third act. That third act, like people are just like, "What the fuck did you do?" And I'm like sitting there like, golf clap
Bravo.
out this bitch. Golf clap out this bitch, man. If I walk away with saying anything about that movie, I'm telling you, bro, they had the balls to do something that all these legacy slasher movies is fucking scared to do, man. Not all of them, but I'll say something more along the lines of Scream, man. I was like, y'all let I Know What You Did Last Summer outsmart y'all before y'all even did that? Like for real? This was the little cousin of the '90s slasher genre. Scream was supposed to be
Seriously,
big.
seriously, it really was. It really was, and it was written by the same fucking guy. On top
Yep.
of that,
And there was somebody. First of all, let me say this about you fucking idiots online, man. Somebody said, "Oh, it was woke," and I'm like, "There's a YouTube video, literally." And I'm not even gonna put the YouTube channel out there. We ain't even gonna give you your 5 seconds of fame because I understand how you think just based off the title alone. The title literally was like, "I Know What You Did Last Summer, 2025," and it says something along the lines of, "This is what happens when you let women who hate men make movies." And I'm like, in no way, shape, or form does this movie. This is not Black Christmas 2019. Now, if somebody wants to say a movie is woke, it's Black Christmas 2019. That shit is definitely shoving the message in everybody's face, forgetting about the story, forgetting about the characters, and is trying too hard to get that shit across. This movie did not do that. There is one line mentioned at the end of the movie that is kind of a jab at like men who, I can't really say anything more about it, but it's two chicks talking and they say something about men in general, certain men in general. I didn't take any offense to that shit at all. I thought it was kind of like just like a weak joke, but it's like a funny moment that the characters are having, and everybody's saying is woke is this. No, because it's a fucking female director doesn't mean it's woke. Because the female, there's strong female protagonists in the movie that does not make it woke. I think y'all are just using this word and just throwing it the fuck around however y'all want to, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. So
yeah.
it ain't woke in any type of fucking way.
I hate when
They
people
do make
fucking
it a
do
little
that
more
shit,
modern.
man.
Yeah, they
People
just
love using that motherfucking word, man. It's lost all meaning, bro. It's lost all meaning.
absolutely, absolutely woke and DEI. These motherfuckers just saw that word online, and I'm like, y'all want to be the edge lords that throw this word around like y'all hurting somebody. Like y'all don't even know what the shit means. Everybody that says it online, I'm writing in the comments. What is your definition of it? I remember I asked somebody the definition, and they were like, what they say? They said the Eternals, Ironheart, if they were naming Marvel properties, and I'm like, yeah, that's a cop out though. You didn't answer my fucking question. You just named a
Yeah.
bunch of movies that are
Like,
diverse,
what
and you
does it
sound
mean to
stupid.
you, bro? Just say it. Like, come on, we know what you mean, but you're not gonna have the balls to say it. That's what it is.
Listen. That movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer is not woke in any way. They do try to modernize it as much as they can while being familiar, but it's fun. I just wanted. I cannot wait. I thought you saw it. I'm glad I didn't say what I wanted to say. I'm glad I didn't.
No,
Shit,
I didn't
I'm
see
glad I
it.
didn't even spoil the post credit scene for you. But
I
just
honestly thought you did when I saw that Helen Shivers thing. I was like, that's
oh,
the
you
post
saw
credit
that?
scene. Yeah.
See, you scroll. You did it to yourself. You scroll.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just saying, like, is that the post credit
Okay.
scene? Like, 'cause if it is,
Okay.
like,
Well,
that don't make
since
sense.
okay, well, I'll tell you about that since you saw that and you scrolled. I gave y'all
Yeah,
a
I'm not
chance. I
mad.
gave
I'm not
y'all
mad. I'm not
5
mad about it. Like,
that that is a dream sequence. Sarah Michelle Gellar's and Helen Shivers is in a dream sequence because it's not a spoiler. All right. At some point, Danica and Teddy, who was her ex boyfriend, they go investigate because they're like, oh, we got to find out who this guy is that we killed in the accident. They end up going to the cemetery in Southport, and they're in the cemetery looking for this guy's tombstone, and they're like, oh my god, she's like, oh, there's Helen Shivers' tombstone. She's buried next to Elsa, Bridget Wilson's character. She's like, oh, she was a Croaker Queen just like me, and he's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, can we get out of here before we get killed? And she sees the Croaker Queen. Yo, listen, Teddy is the voice of reason, yo. And she's like, at some point, they're in the cemetery so long it's nighttime. And Teddy is like, oh my God. He's like, due to the knowledge I'm gathering here, everybody here is still dead. Can we get the fuck out of here? Like, Teddy is funny as shit in this movie, yo. I love that fucking character. He is Barry, but with more common sense. But because she sees Helen Shivers' tombstone and she's the Croaker Queen and this is the new Croaker Queen with Danica, she just randomly has a fucking nightmare where Helen Shivers is there, and they de-age de-aged Sarah Michelle Gellar in that because I was looking at it, I was like, she looks fucking great. I said, did they de-age her? But they did de-age her a little bit, but I don't know how you're gonna feel about that scene because you could take it out the movie and it wouldn't make a difference. Honestly, like it doesn't go anywhere. It's just a dream sequence where Helen's got the hook and she's talking to her and she's like, you better enjoy these moments because there's something bad waiting for you when you wake up. And then blood comes down from the crown and then the chick wakes up. I mean, it's cool, but that only really happened because Sarah Michelle Gellar is best friends with the director. And the director came to her and was like, yo, please come back for this movie. And she's like, no, I'm dead. She's like, I'm going to get you in this movie somehow. Even if your ass got to pop up in a dream sequence and be dead. So that's not, yeah. I think if you see that part, you either going to love it, hate it, or be middle of the road with it. It's not going to change anything that happens before or after the movie. Like, hell no, that wasn't. You thought it was a post-credit scene?
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's
Helen
kind of.
Shivers' body, her body was preserved on the ice that her corpse was left on.
I
Nah,
was
she
like,
did.
yo, they fucking did it. They actually did it. They fucking brought her back to life somehow. Like, what the fuck? I guess her being in the ice really slowed down her heart rate, and they did CPR and brought it back to life. Like, that's what they did.
Nah, she dead as shit, yo. She is dead as fuck. It was a weird sequence. They kind of try to play that up for laughs a little bit too, because she comes up to her with the hook and she's like, "You're cute," and she's like, "Thanks." Like she doesn't know how to take the compliment. Low key, I was hoping it would be like another Cruel Intentions makeout scene, but we didn't get that lucky this time around. Wishful thinking again.
Oh man, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go check this out. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, it ain't bad, man. It ain't bad. It's plausible. It's doable. I mean, like the third act, you really might be like the reasoning. You might be like, real what? The reasoning was kind of familiar for me in regards to another slasher movie, but it's a cool slasher. But they really don't. They really want to throw people off because they want you to think like, is Ben Willis dead? Is it one of the friends? Is it one of the townspeople that's doing it? Is it the guy who supposedly died in an accident? Because that killer has a mask over their face this time around. You know how Ben Willis was just walking around willy-nilly? He really only had the big-ass collars, and you can see his face. You can't see shit. And the killer's got gloves. The killer's got gloves on, so yeah, they don't want you to they don't want you to know who it is at all.
It's still playing at the theater near my work, so I'm gonna go on Thursday at 12:15. Now you sold me on it. You sold me on this fucking movie, bro.
Listen, I need you to you got to do a video, man, because it is something in this shit I need need to hear your thoughts on, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm wondering if you're gonna feel the same way I feel as far as like, yo, y'all, like it only took I Know What You Did Last Summer to do it. Scream. I ain't saying no names. Scream. Get out of here, man.
Honestly, I feel like had Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega have remained with the franchise, I feel like that they would have gone that direction.
Them being the killers?
Yeah. Or being killed,
listen,
one of them.
Listen, so. I would have been cool with them making Melissa Barrera one of the killers, man, because first of all, Scream 5, when she killed Richie and then just barehanded wiped the blood off that knife, and then when she killed Dermot Mulroney and she was in the costume, like, she loves that shit. She loves that shit. And I'm excited to see Scream 7, man, but this is like having them back is going to be possibly having them back for a third go round would have been one of the biggest what ifs ever. Because imagine how crazy they would have been, man. They would have been fucking shit up. They probably would not have been victims too much this time around. Like, they probably would have been looking for Ghostface in a Scream 7, man. I'm pretty sure the core Ford, they would have broke up at some point. We would have had to see that happen. And they probably would have killed Chad and Mindy. I think Chad and Mindy are going to die in this movie. I don't see them having 2 black characters survive 3 fucking Scream movies. I don't see it. We got lucky, but I think this new one, I think all bets are off in this one.
Yeah, except for Gail and Sydney, obviously.
I don't know, man. Listen, if they kill Gail finally in this one, it's gonna hurt.
No, you can't kill Gail. You can't do that.
Her 9 lives might be up this time. I don't know, man. Because listen, I was sure she was gonna die when I saw the trailer for Scream 6, but that chase sequence, yo, I thought she was done. I thought she was done. She was like, tell Sydney they didn't get me, and then she's like, Gail, oh Gail, Gail. And then you hear the paramedic, oh, she's got a weak pulse. I was like, yes, fuck yes.
And they made a sequel to one of your favorite movies, bro. The Jester 2 is coming out October.
What?
Yeah, they just dropped the trailer for The Jester 2.
Like just now?
Yeah.
Fucking liar. Is this fan made? Is this
Swear
AI?
to God. Swear to God, bro. It's IGN.
One of the worst goddamn movies I've ever seen.
It's not a bad short film. It's not a bad short film. I haven't seen the movie, but I saw your take on it, bro. I was like, fuck, bro. Like, what the fuck is this?
When I said that movie should be called Get Fucked, I meant every single syllable. All 2 of them. Because how dare y'all try to cash in on the success of something like Terrifier, where we have this killer. I mean, he's not a clown, but you have this killer with this particular face. It's a mask, but who doesn't say a word. Like, how dare y'all have him try to be this Charlie Chaplin type of slasher, man? There's a scene where the girl runs in the convenience store and she's like, "Oh my God, help me! This guy's trying to kill me." You have the two cheapest bullshit-looking cops I've ever seen. The outfits, you know how we was like, the Jason mask is one of the ones you get from Rite Aid.
Yeah.
That's the same for the cop's outfit, the badges and all. And the jester comes in and he's waving and, you know, he's doing magic tricks with the handcuffs. I'm like, this is bad. It's terrible. And he takes somebody's head off in that sequence, and it looks awful. The violence sucks. The characters suck. The jester's ass. The movie is one of the... I don't even give a fuck. Most of the time, I'd be like, yeah, man, you know, no disrespect to the people that made it. No, fuck y'all, too.
Damn.
No, that movie's awful. Yeah, you are not lying, yo. Shit said this shit dropped 6 hours ago.
Yeah, I told you.
Ooh, I don't even want to do a trailer reaction for this.
That's only 45 seconds, dude.
Oh, I'm not even gonna waste my motherfucking time making an entire episode on this crap.
You should just like green screen yourself watching that shit on TikTok. So just 41 seconds of you just like, nope, nope, nope.
Izzy text to Lucius said, bro is about to fully crash out. Like, this movie is fucking terrible. Yo, you know what? I might do that tonight. I might just do put the poster in the background and just have me watching the trailer. Cause this shit just looks, now I will say this. I don't know which is the right mask, because it looks like it's 3 different masks in these YouTube videos. I got one video where the mask looks like it's smiling. There's another video where the mask looks like it's like Jason Goes to Hell, like glued on, stuck on his face. And there's another part of the mask, where it looks like he's losing his hair behind it. No, fuck that. Fuck y'all. I'm not gonna be intrigued by a mask. Don't kiss my ass, man. I almost gave it credit for a second. I almost was about to be like, well, I'll give it credit for the mask. No, fuck y'all. Fuck that. I'm not about to give this movie no credit, man, because that movie was embarrassingly bad. Like, I've seen, it's been way worse slasher movies that are entertaining than the Jester, man. That shit is terrible.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I did enjoy the short films that they did, the 3 short films they did with the Jester. I was like, I don't know how you can actually sustain a full-on feature-length movie about this character. I mean, they did it somehow, but I'm not going to waste my time watching that bullshit. I'm good.
It's time off your life you'll never get back.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Like,
all right, well,
I'm trying to think of a movie I really hate. Like, if somebody had a gun to my head and was like, you got to watch House of the Dead or The Jester, put on House of the Dead on repeat for 24 hours before I watch The Jester.
Yeah,
I will watch House of the Dead.
Like, yeah, I know why you picked House of the Dead. I know why, but you know what I mean? The American flag.
Some good eye candy in there. It's got some good eye candy. It's got an amazing slow motion shot of our lead girl towards the end of that movie too. Uwe Boll knew what he was doing. I give him credit on that slow motion shot right there for sure.
Yeah.
That's what we need to have a resurgence of films is Uwe Boll. Like, I feel like enough time has passed to where Uwe Boll cannot make shitty movies. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving him too much credit.
He's actually kind of tight with Max from Galaxy and Film. He's interviewed him twice.
For real?
Yeah, he's interviewed him twice on his show.
Oh shit! Yo, I gotta watch that because I gotta know. I gotta know what them questions was like. I did not know he interviewed him.
Yeah, he interviewed him twice. He did one for movies that inspired him to become a filmmaker, and then he actually interviewed him about Postal and Rampage.
Rampage is probably the most competent film, and there's no plot whatsoever, but Rampage is the most competent film he's ever made. Rampage, I will give Uwe Boll credit. Rampage, there was no script. There was a treatment, and there were like several ideas. That's why, I knew there was a reason I kind of liked that movie, is because it feels like a documentary almost. It feels like this guy we are really watching this dude go around and murder people. It's the closest he got to, I guess that was his video game adaptation of Grand Theft Auto. And Brendan Fletcher is underrated. Yeah, one or the other. But that is the only, but I'm not gonna lie, Rampage scared the shit out of me, man, because that was like during my stoner era when I saw that, man. And I was at somebody I was friends with at the time that I used to go to school with. We watched it at his crib while we were all smoking in the room. And I was getting scared as shit, man, because the more people he killed without reasoning, I was like, yo, like, I feel like somebody's going to kick this door down and just murder everybody in this crib. Like, I was like, I don't know if I should be watching this. But Rampages, and Matt Frewer plays the dad, and I forgot the actress that plays the mom. I know she was in Tokyo Drift. Aaron said, fuck that guy. He fucked up Blood Rain. He sure did. He sure did, man. How you fuck up Blood Rain with a cast like that? He had Ben Kingsley. I know a lot of people don't care for Michelle Rodriguez, but she's a badass. Kristanna Loken was a badass. You had Billy Zane. First of all, Uwe Boll can fuck up a wet dream, yo. Like, seriously, man. Like, look at this fucking cast, bro. Like, Blood Rain is a shit movie, but you had Ben Kingsley, Kristanna Loken, Michelle Rodriguez, Michael Madsen, Udo Kier, Billy Zane, Meatloaf. I'm not really gonna say he was a great actor. God rest his soul, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It was cool seeing Meatloaf in movies. Like, the motherfucker was in Tales from the Crypt. He was in Spice World. Matthew Davis. Yeah, he wasn't a great actor. He was actually awful in Urban Legend 2. You ever seen Urban Legend 2? Final Cut?
Yeah, Final Cut.
He was the twins. He was the twins. He was like, I'm Trevor Stark. I'm my brother's brother. It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
That's him? That was him?
Yep. Matthew Davis. Wait, let me make sure.
Yeah, it's him.
I'm pretty sure.
Him.
Trevor and Travis Stark.
Yeah.
They couldn't find actual twins, so they told that motherfucker, they said, listen, have this brother be, this way, and have this brother be mysterious. It's like, shut the fuck up. Aaron says, Spice World, man, we are fucking old. Listen, hey, Aaron, I promised my sister I would do a commentary for Spice World. That is going to be the day I'm going to make the biggest disclaimer, more so for all my male homies out there, because I'm going to be like, listen, y'all going to have to bear with me if y'all listen to this, because I know every single song in that movie. I was obsessed with those chicks. I had a big-ass Scary Spice poster on my wall. I remember asking my grandpa hours ahead of time. I was like, listen, can I use the TV to take the Spice Girls concert at 8 o'clock or whenever it was? And listen, I was in love with them chicks, especially Mel B. So when I do that Spice World commentary, I'm just going to have to be forgiven. I might lose a couple cool points, but I don't give a damn, because they got some fire-ass music on that soundtrack, and it's just eye candy all over the place. Spice World is like Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Like, there's no plot. They just go across the land meeting people.
Just being Spice Girls.
Yeah, just being Spice Girls. They even fucking meet aliens at one point in time. Like, but that movie, listen, I'm telling you, man, like, I've done a lot of chick flicks, but that's going to be the one where they're going to be like, yo, what's up with this dude, man? He's singing all these songs? You're goddamn right. From start to finish. From start to fucking finish, I will be singing every fucking song on that commentary. I'm going to have to be drunk for that. That's going to have to be a drunk commentary for sure.
A toxic commentary?
For Spice World, hell yeah. I might do that when I'm house sitting next week. He said, you earned my respect, buddy. I was a huge fan of the Spice Girls. Yeah, man, like, come on, man. What was there? There was nothing to hate. They were the best. You know how they do the verses? The versus battles? The only people that could even attempt to see the Spice Girls, honestly, is Destiny's Child, but then you got to pick one. Because Destiny's Child might have more songs. But
Destiny's Child does
Spice
have more
Girls,
songs. Spice
Girls ain't no
Girls
problem.
only have like 2 albums.
But I'm telling you, their first album, it's almost no
Banger.
skip point. It's
Yeah.
almost no skip on it,
Yeah.
man, because
There's no skips on that.
they had really good production. They had really good vocals. I think a lot of people thought
And
they
they
were
had
like
good
one-trick
songwriters
ponies.
too. They had really good songwriters.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of people thought they were one-trick ponies, but they had good fucking music back in the day. Great music.
I don't know
Yeah.
who could see the Spice Girls.
Somebody would probably say the Pussycat Dolls, but the Spice Girls are washed
Nah.
up. Pussycat
You know
Dolls.
what? Like if you really think about it, the Spice Girls were like MJ. Like they had that aura about them. You know what I mean? They had that phenomenon. Not even Destiny's Child had that kind of pandemonium. You know what I mean?
Global.
Well, yeah.
I remember the concert that I taped when they performed that Mother song. Motherfuckers was in the audience with candles and lighters and shit. Like, it was like you thought that the Spice Girls could bring peace on earth at some point in time. Like, that's how big they were, man. They had lollipops. I lived in South Philly, like in the fucking hood, and I was the young boy going, yeah, I'm gonna get my bag of chips. I'm gonna get the hugs. I'm gonna get the candy, but I'm getting those Spice Girl lollipops. I'm not playing no games, man. I want you can see them in the lollipop. I want that shit. It's the closest I got to taste the Scary Spice as a kid, man. You couldn't get no better than that. I'm sorry, people. I'm just saying, like, I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm going to shoot from the hip, and I'm going to tell it like it is.
Oh my God.
It's only right. God damn it.
Spice Girls have their own video game. Destiny's Child didn't.
Did they? They had a game?
Yeah, they had their own video game on the PlayStation. It was kind of like
Hold up, yo.
fuck, I don't remember. I think it was like the Papa the Rapper kind of game.
A rapper. Yo, this shit looks ridiculous. It looks fucking. This really does look like Rapper, yo. Spice World, PlayStation, PS1. This shit looks bad. It looks really bad.
Yeah.
But you know how popular this shit probably was back in the day? What is this, like a dance along, sing along?
I think it's like a dance, sing along kind of game.
Oh my God. They don't look
It looks like it's supposed to be like Dance Dance Revolution where you just hit the buttons and shit.
And I love how when the trailer comes on, it says, "Who do you think you are?" That's one of their best songs. See, that's one of their best fucking songs, man. I'm telling you, that production that they had, man. And like you said, the songwriters they had. I forgot they had this game out. Let me put Spice World on my fucking on my list for this week and stop playing. I just gotta rip it off like a Band-Aid, man. I got to. It's gotta go on there. It has to.
The game sold out in the United Kingdom several months after its release.
Of course. Of course it did.
The game sold over 75,000 copies. A top 10 seller in the UK.
Yeah, of course.
It was generally critically panned as an inferior version of Papa Rappa the Rapper game.
What the fuck was Parappa? Like, what was he? Was he a human?
He was like a dog, bro. He looked like Goofy.
Oh, he was. And I forgot the other dude was an onion.
Yeah.
Chop, Master Onion. Jesus, man. Yo, the shit that we grew up with, yo.
And you know what? To be honest, I'm surprised like Papa the Rapper did not like get remade or remastered.
You know what? If we get a movie for this shit before we get Toe Jam and Earl, I'm gonna be very pissed off. Because I just thought of how they started rapping when Toe Jam and Earl 3 came out on Xbox. They had Toe Jam, Earl, and their new friend Letitia. They were rapping in like the character intros, and I was like, all right, this is a little weird, but it kind of fits with the Toe Jam and Earl universe because they're hip, I guess. But I need my Toe Jam and Earl movie. This one can wait, but I need my Toe Jam and Earl movie.
Yeah, I need to find that cartridge for the Sega. I'm on the hunt
For
for
Toe Jam
that.
and Earl?
Yeah.
You ever played the second one, Panic on Funkatron?
Nah.
What? Yo, the second one isn't like as open map. It's like left to right, like scrolling left to right. But
Yeah,
they
it's a side
introduced
scroller.
this. Yeah, exactly. They introduced this shit where you throw these jars at the Earthlings and you capture them that way. Like I thought that shit was pretty cool, man. Like part two was pretty good. Part three was basically, oh my god, it was when that shit came out on Xbox. It was like Mario 64, but with Toe Jam and Earl, man. When you get them Icarus wings and you can just fly all over the map till you can't hit no more map. God damn, man, that game was amazing. Pretty fucking racist though when you look back on it. They definitely, it's like, all right, all black people don't look like this, and all black people don't talk like this. That's why I'm scared that the news was that Steph Curry's production company was going to do Toe Jam and Earl. But when I saw what he did to that Good Times cartoon, I'm like, don't even touch it, because you act like you don't even know
Wait, that was
how to
him?
handle. Hell yeah, that was
He
him.
he did the Good Times?
Yeah, it's awful. Aaron said, I want to, yes, a Earthworm Jim movie, absolutely. We had a TV show. I think we had a TV show back in the day, right?
We had a
For Earthworm Jim.
cartoon.
I want to say I remember it on like UPN or some shit like that back in the day. But Earthworm Jim is such a weird character. It's such a weird world. Like that dog, I don't even know what to call that thing. It was just like a big ass swirly scramble with teeth and eyes that would, like, when you're like on that tightrope, or not tightrope, but whatever that clothesline or whatever it is, and that shit will clamp onto your feet and swing you around. I never knew what that shit was. Then the
It
crows,
was a
like,
clamp.
yeah, what was it?
I think it was a clamp. An actual clamp.
Did we do video games we want to see made into movies? I feel like we've talked about video games a lot, so I can't even remember if we did that yet.
We did Hardest Levels.
Hardest Levels. We did
We did
worst
Hardest
video
Levels.
game
We did
adaptations.
Best Video Game Adaptions.
Something else.
And then we did movies we want to see turned into video games we wanted to see turned in. But Earthworm Jim did not pop up. So we could do a part 2 on that.
Yes. Because Earthworm Jim is on there. Echo the Dolphin is one of them too. I don't care what nobody say. I want an Echo the Dolphin movie. Because I never could
That's
beat that
just
fucking
Finding
game.
Nemo with aliens, though, bro.
I could never beat that game, man. I want all the little people, man. No offense, y'all know I'm not trying to use it as a derogatory term. I want all the little people. I want Arrow the Acrobat. I want Spot Goes to Hollywood. I want who was that little fucker? He was like a human, but he was like a little guy, Green Dog or something like that. I want Yo Noid. Remember the Domino's Pete? Remember the game Yo
Oh,
Noid
the
on the regular
noise?
Nintendo?
Yeah.
I want Yo Noid. I never could beat that fucking game either, but I want Yo Noid.
Let's see, who
Yeah,
else? I want a Battletoads. That's what I want.
yes.
Battletoads.
Battletoads. Listen, Battletoads. I want to say Toxic Crusaders too, but that's basically Toxic Avenger, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that about? Like, were they not able to get the rights, or they had to like
No, they
change the
said
name, or?
they changed the name because they thought that Avengers sounded too violent.
Jesus.
Yeah, so they said, "Oh, Toxic Crusaders sounds more heroic." So that's why
He
they
said
used Crusaders instead
they
of
have an
Avengers.
Echo the Dolphin movie. It's called Flipper. I remember the
Damn.
Flipper movie. I never watched it, but I remember Elijah Wood was in it.
All right, I gotta start wrapping up because I gotta go. I gotta take this dog out because he's looking at me. He's like, I want to go for a walk.
Yeah,
He wants
I
for a
might
walk
let
earlier.
I might let my boy run around in the yard too, man. We just got another one. My sister just got a. It's mixed with like a fucking Labrador and a. It's mixed with something, man. God damn, I don't remember what this little dog is. It's the cutest little dog ever, though. She's starting to
The
throw
small
fits.
dog, the big dog, or what?
Yeah, it's like it. My sister got it as a puppy, but this little thing is going to be pretty fierce. She don't like being left alone in the playpen, but then when you take her out, she's like the sweetest little thing ever. For a second they had an AI picture. It says The Mask 3 first trailer with Jim Carrey, Ryan Reynolds, and Charlize Theron, but then it says concept trailer. Jim Carrey, he'll be back for The Mask 2. Watch. He said, "Never say never." Oh shit, there was a part 2.
Yeah, with Jamie Kennedy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Who the fuck thought that Jamie Kennedy can replace Jim Carrey? Like, whose fucking idea was that? I'd rather have seen The Mask 2 focused on the Spot the dog, honestly.
Oh man, I forgot all about The Mask 2. Yeah, that one was bad. That was pretty bad. That was like I don't even know who signed off on that, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, The Mask 3. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they said The Mask 2 and they just act like the second one didn't exist. Just make a legacy sequel. Because that's what I Know What You Did Last Summer did. They did not ignite. That third movie doesn't exist.
Yeah.
They said, fuck you and that third movie. Fuck Ben Willis and everybody that was in that shit. We're not including that movie in our canon right now.
Oh, so I think we're gonna cut it here, guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the comments, the likes, all that. You can catch our replay on Sunday mornings on YouTube at Zuko's Corner. Also, please go and subscribe to Romero's brand new YouTube channel at Romero Tutor, man. Please go subscribe. Backlog of all his episodes and toxic commentaries, his TikToks. Please go over there and subscribe to his YouTube channel as well. Link will be down below, as well to his Spotify account. And
I appreciate you, bro. I'm having a rough time with this YouTube shit, by the way. Like, I got like 10 videos blocked today because I'm only putting like old commentaries up. Like, I'm uploading them on the laptop, then uploading them to YouTube. But this copyright shit that they're hitting me with the commentaries, I guess they want me to edit out the certain music when it plays. And I'm like, who the fuck wants to listen to commentary where it's just silence in the background? It's just me talking. Like,
yeah.
But I guess I got to play by the rules, man. So I'm going to just start putting aside certain movies that don't have certain musical scores to them or musical soundtracks to them. Like all the old shit, they don't really, like Popcorn, I didn't get no strikes for that. Yeah, they don't do it as much. Like I was like, let me put some black cinema up here, but you know them soundtracks be crazy sometimes. They completely blocked Soul Food, House Party 1, House Party 3. They kept House Party 2 though. I was like, I don't get it. I don't understand. But the ones that are partially blocked,
but they didn't keep the first one. The fuck?
I was hoping they at least would keep the first one. They said nah, but they blocked. I don't know if they partially blocked it or fully blocked it. Nosferatu, the original from 1922.
What? That's public domain, though. Like,
I looked it up, and there's a certain score that is copywritten in there, and they were like, this is the one. Like, I always look it up just to make sure I'm not tripping, and they give you the option, like, you can either edit this out, you can send something to the people who own the rights to it. It's like, these episodes are like fucking 3-5 years old. I'm not going to do all of that.
So I don't know, like, you could appeal them and say these fall under fair use because you're providing commentary and you're changing the initial art, and then you're adding your own commentary. You know what I mean? So your commentaries fall under fair use. You won't be able to monetize them, but you could appeal those.
Yeah, that's what they said. Like with the ones that hit the partial blocks, they say, you know, it could still be played on YouTube, but we're not going to be able to monetize this video in particular. That's what they say with those partially blocked videos, man. Like I put up Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the commentary for that. They blocked it immediately. Immediately, they said nope. And I think it's because that guy is screaming Mortal Kombat and they played a song in the beginning. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna just start. Maybe for the YouTube channel, I'll just upload as far as commentaries go, just old 80s, 70s horror movies or some shit. I don't know. I don't have a clue. But yeah, no, good looking on the plug, bro. I appreciate it. I had to join all you cool kids over on YouTube, man. I'm not much of a joiner, but I was like, let me get over here and see what this YouTube shit is hitting for with these guys, man. But it's going. Slowly but surely it's going.
So it's a learning curve, you know what I mean? But
yeah, exactly.
You'll get used to it. Once you start figuring out what the rules are, you're gonna be able to find loopholes and be able to do your stuff. But
yeah,
other than that,
so.
I think we'll be back on the 12th.
12th? Let me mark the shit down, man. I guess if we don't figure it out in the next couple seconds, I guess we'll just keep each other posted as far as like the topic and shit.
Yeah, we could do TV shows turn into movies.
Bet. That's a bet. Because there's a lot. And there's a lot of funny ass ones too.
So I'm thinking the 12th and the 26th as of now.
26. I gotta rip these motherfuckers. See, trying to be cool. I got these fucking perforated edges now. Trying to be a cool guy. Nah, 12th and the 26th, that's a bet, bro. For sure. And thank you to everybody that tuned in, man, for tuning in. Gamer Harold and Aaron and all of you guys and Jake. Shit, I almost fucked up the letters. The Murals guy.
Yeah, MB Murals, Dizzy Tech.
Yeah. Dizzy Tech, everybody. All of our day one, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much, man. You guys keep us going. And we're going to keep going until Instagram tells me otherwise.
We are almost crossing that line, man. It's cool though. Look, man, there's other people, YouTube and Instagram. There's other people that y'all can go after. Okay, we don't come on now. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, you sent me Max's.
Yeah.
You sent me Max's interview with Uwe Boll. Yo, he really interviewed this motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. He has an N with him, bro.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this now. Shit. This shit's gonna be gold, man.
All right, brother, man. I'll holler at you later.
All right, bro.